Your soul is mine.
Hello world,
What's up?
here's the beautiful wife for you to envy. We're about to stream this wacky ass game, Super Seducers.
Super Seducer.
See what this shit's about. So, feel free to join in, take a watch. Drop any suggestions
Richard Laurina,
you would like in the chat.
Guru here, and
loud.
welcome to Super Seducer. I'm so excited to be getting it into your hands. We had a fantastic time creating it, and I hope that you have
Alright, I'm
real
turning
blast
him down.
playing it. But it's also going to be really interesting, I hope, and psychologically challenging, because we use real dating principles in coming up with the game. So go ahead, jump in there, and finally, thank you so much for buying it, and I hope you really enjoy it.
Alright. First, I'm gonna go into these settings, cause, well, yeah, only full screen or not full screen. That, okay.
Is it frozen?
No, it's not frozen. My bad. Do. Alright, here we go. Story mode, let it begin. Chapter 1.
Alright, girl on street.
Girl on street. You're walking, a girl catches your eye. Can you stop her, get her to talk to you, and make her want to see you again? Find out. Remember, you got volume control. Talk to her from a few meters in front of her and slightly to the side.
Pretend to be blind.
Wolf whistle.
Wait until she is passing you, then talk to her.
Walking next to her.
Yo, what up, girl? Walking with her.
Shits and giggles.
Sure.
Yo, what up, girl? Can I just talk to you for a second? Where you headed?
I'm busy.
Yeah? Come back here.
Like a real gangster. Yo, what up, girl?
Come back
Not
here.
right. You want to stop her and talk to her when she's stationary.
This dude really
You
does
wanna
look
walk
like a
with her,
pimped
it's
out
kinda
Jesus,
weird,
though.
And then you can never tell if she wants to talk to you or not. So either stop her and talk to her. If she keeps walking, let her go.
Alright. Which one you want to go with next?
Gonna go with the right answer. A, yeah.
A it is.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down.
Half naked chicks behind him. Okay. I just saw you, wanted to let you know you look very elegant.
Hey, don't I know you from one of my yoga classes?
Don't kill me. Didn't we both go to the same college?
Hey, do you have a minute?
I think you're really beautiful. I'd love to go down on you right now.
Wow.
I'm taking that one.
Of course you are.
I just saw you and I'd really love to go down on you. What'd you say?
You asshole.
Don't be sexual
Trash.
until you know she would be open to it. It's
sexual.
never going to be in the first few seconds.
I'll do my
Especially in
best.
the
I'm a
daytime,
man, what can I
when she's
say?
probably just going to buy a coffee or on her lunch break.
Baby. Which one should we go with next?
C. Hey, don't I know you from one of my yoga classes?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure I've seen you in my yoga class. Do you go there?
No, I don't do yoga.
You don't?
No.
Not at all? We should try.
You should try.
Not the best way to start because she can just say no and brush you off.
Alright, let's go with the correct answer,
Yeah,
shall we?
let's get through this a little.
Hey, excuse me. Can I tell you something really quickly?
Sure.
I just saw you and wanted to let you know that you look really elegant. I love that skirt as well. It's really summery.
Thank you.
This is good because you've given her a nice compliment.
got a
It's
heart.
direct. It's made her smile, and it's made her feel like.
I wonder if all the
So
correct
it's a nice
answers are always
compliment
going to
way
be A.
start in the street. So what's your plans for today?
Actually going to the park to feed the
Yeah.
squirrels with my friend.
What? Feed squirrels?
Yeah.
And ducks or squirrels?
No, just the squirrels.
These little guys, yeah?
Yeah, we got them to be our friends.
What do you
sort
feed them? Like hot dogs?
of. Almonds?
Almonds?
Yeah.
That's their favourite, is it?
It seems to be.
That's nice. Well, they're really cute, aren't they?
They are very cute.
You like
It's fun.
animals?
I do. Yeah.
That sounds fun, actually. I never thought of that.
Damn, that
Buy
one was
some
covered in
almonds,
ketchup
take them to
powder.
school.
You should try it sometime.
Those are the
Okay.
best.
And what are you doing today?
Ask her a question and get her to do most of the talking. You do most of the talking. You're just so beautiful. Would you mind if I kissed you right now? Lean in for a kiss. I'm curious if she's gonna box off one side of his face.
You're just so beautiful, and I want to give you a kiss.
Whoa, no.
Oh, you shoulda hit him.
No, no.
I'm not trying to fuck
Fucking
you in the
creeper.
arse or anything, just a little kiss. This is the definition of creepy, the kind of stuff that's going to get you arrested, thrown out of places by security, and in all kinds of problems. So don't do it. If you want to make a sexual advance,
Common
on a
sense,
girl,
I
it's
would
cool.
believe.
You do it smoothly and you do it at the right time.
Shits and giggles, though. I believe A is still the right
Do
one
you
for
live
this
local
one.
around here somewhere?
Looks like A's always
That's
the right
nice.
answer.
And do you spend a lot of time in this area?
Probably just in the first
I
chapter to
do,
get
yeah.
you to used
There's
to.
a nice coffee shop. just
gameplay.
down there. Have you been there?
I have, but I'm going to meet a friend actually, so I need to go.
Okay, what's her name? Is it a he or a she, actually? In the beginning, the girl
I guess
actually
that was the
should
wrong
do
one.
most of the talking, so you don't want to ask a
Shit.
bunch of questions. You want to make statements and do most of the talking
I
yourself.
gotta step my game up.
Yeah, I was just walking. There's a nice park down there, and then I'm gonna meet some friends, but I've got like 40
Where's our
minutes.
pen?
And that's why when I saw you, and I thought you looked
There.
friendly, so that's why I came over and said hi.
Okay.
In the early stages of an interaction, you actually do want to make most of the conversation so that she has a chance to relax, get comfortable talking to you, snap out of the mindset that she was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's going. So that's the right one. We might hire some bikes and go riding around the park. There's like a nice spot where they rent out bikes and it's on the lake. And all
Yeah,
that.
but you ride bikes in that?
Well, I
That's
mean,
some corny ass shit.
you know what we do?
Bike riding in the
Oh,
park in
yeah.
2020.
The suit on,
Okay.
sitting really up straight.
That's very
No,
fancy for
I
bikes.
will change.
Fancy.
Okay.
Alright, what do you think, baby?
He's
He's-
checking out her earrings as an excuse to touch her. No. Okay, what else?
Find an excuse to take off your shirt, show off your physique. Wow. Ask what hairstyle she thinks would be good for you.
Start touching yourself to get her turned on?
Ask what she does for a living because she looks artistic. I believe D.
Yeah.
And tell me what you do because you look a bit artistic.
Well, I actually work in nonprofit
Non-profit.
charity. Yeah.
Ah, I like making profit, so that's.
What
No,
do
I'm
you
joking. I'm joking. I work in IT, but
Okay.
no, that's cool. So you're not so focused on money. You like doing good things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks.
I'm focused on money. No,
Windows
That's
need
fair.
some window.
because IT can be creative too. So.
Sure. Yeah.
Asking what someone does is that kind of usual question that we always ask, but in this case, you want to make a
Dude
guess,
needs to
make an
dump the
assumption, it
Jesus
makes
look,
it
man.
a little bit more
Yeah.
interesting. And if you choose something to do with fashion or art, it's always a compliment for a woman because it kind of says that she has style.
Are you single?
Ask her name, then say it's your name too.
Look up her skirt, really?
Introduce yourself.
I'm curious to see. I'm sorry. I know this is some creeper shit, but I'm curious to see if he really does
Hey, you've
try.
got something on your foot there. Let me just get it.
Hey, what the fuck?
Dude. Don't
Good
kill me.
gentleman.
All right, let's pick the right answer here now.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Richard, by the way.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And your name?
Alexa.
It's good that you have a name. I was just waiting for it a while, but it's good that you have one.
Thanks.
Rather than just asking her name, you can always introduce
Yep.
yourself. It's a little
Yeah.
bit different to what most guys do, and it's a positive difference. What kind of things do you like to do in your free time?
I actually don't have a lot of free time. I work a
shame.
lot, so when I'm not working, I like to be outside.
Yeah.
I try to be outdoors as much as possible. I actually bike, where you mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, I just try to be outdoors.
So you're one of these active people that's always doing stuff,
Yeah, it's hard for me to stay sitting down.
not couch potato.
Well, every now and then, but in general, no, more active than down.
I'm kind of semi-active. Yeah. Like I do some active stuff, but actually I prefer it when, you know, someone else plans everything and they're like, come to this, and I always say yes.
Okay.
But given the choice, I often just chill at home. I
That's
like
fair.
chilling.
Can I have your phone number?
Sell her one of your hobbies. Listen, I need to meet some friends, but I'd like to see you again. What's your number?
I love how casual you look. I hate girls that always try to look their best.
Yeah, no, that ain't the right answer. It's a downright insult. B?
Okay, listen, like I said, I'm meeting those friends, but why don't you give me your number and we can keep in touch, maybe meet
Yeah,
sometime.
sure.
Smooth like butter.
You too, see ya. Well done, you got a fake number.
Oh.
Really?
I guess not. Damn. I'm getting old. Sell her on your hobbies. That can't be the... I'll let you pick this time, because I fucked that shit up last time completely and unequivocally.
I guess you gotta ask.
What's that?
Yeah, ask for the phone number.
Listen, what do you say? Can I have your phone number?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Bum, bum, bum,
It was really nice to
bum.
meet you. I hope you have fun at the park.
They're not making this very
Okay.
easy.
See ya.
She's a different kind of chick.
After how long did you ask for the number? Way too early.
Okay, sell her on some ideas, I guess.
Hobbies.
Have you ever tried climbing?
Or hobbies,
You know, like
sorry.
on these walls?
I've heard of it.
Keep
I've
her
always
talking.
wanted to, but I haven't yet.
You know, it's very cool. We've got some place that we go to. I've only been like 4 times, but it's really fun. Very good exercise and it's really cool. So you should definitely try it.
Yeah, I would like to.
When you're speaking to girls, it's good to be passionate about something, and a good choice is something you love to do, a hobby. Now, why don't you see if you can go out and sell someone on it, make it so that they're smiling like, yeah, I'd like to do that. That sounds
What
great.
makes you
So
such an
it's the
expert?
right
Because you
opportunity.
sit with
Yeah,
two
it
naked girls.
Okay, so you said you like biking and rock climbing.
Two
Yeah.
statues. Them
Any
bitches
other
ain't
outdoor
moving, ain't
activities?
saying nothing.
Yeah, loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Racket sports,
Like tennis?
yeah, tennis, and also squash. You know what squash is?
It's the English thing. I don't know.
I mean,
about
most
it, no.
sports were invented in England, obviously, but I think they play it everywhere. It's like when you're usually inside and you've got a wall like in front to the side and the back,
Wowzer.
and you can
Okay.
hit the ball like anywhere.
What?
And I think it's the best exercise.
Noise
You're
gate.
constantly running and
Yeah,
yeah,
it sounds
it's very cool.
kind of dangerous, but fun.
No, it's fine, it's fine. The ball
Loud.
is only like that big, so even if it hits you, it's
Now I
not
gotta
too
talk
bad.
up.
Okay.
You can
And,
smash each other with the rackets, but rarely happens. You should
And-
try it.
I might sometime. You said you work in IT?
Pick that up. So he works in IT.
Say you're an ass model, then try to touch your ass.
Oh hell no. Programmer, and that's it. Really boring. You don't like it much. Say that you're what?
Model scout.
The fuck's a model scout?
You scout for models.
Programmer and passionate about it.
Programmer, but switch to talking about life philosophy.
B.
Yeah, I work in IT, and actually I love my job. I think that, you know, people
It
think
is.
IT is boring, but at the moment it's like the most exciting field, right, to work in. There's so many cool companies. I really love my job. So happy to go to work every day and Yeah, it's fascinating for me.
That's great.
If you have a job and you think it's boring, that's not important. The thing that you need to do is show that you have passion for something. If you do like your job, even if you think other people are not interested, speak passionately about it, and you can get them to buy in, feel at least the emotion, even if they don't understand it that well. So, you know, don't worry about it being boring. Worry about how you
Another
feel
couple
others about
inches
it,
that should
and
do the
hope that
job.
your emotion will be contagious.
So do you always stop girls in the street?
Actually, yeah, quite often.
Not too often, but when I like to look at someone, I'm single, why not?
Oh, of course not. Never.
Only if they look like they are dying to be fucked. Okay, I know how that's gonna go, so I ain't even click that one, not even for shits and giggles this time. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
No, not often at all, but I think when I'm single, when I like the look of someone, I figure why not start a conversation, because you never know what will happen.
Yeah.
Could become friends, could date, or just have a nice interaction. Why not, right?
Definitely.
This is the right choice because actually it's honest and it's disarmingly honest. So it's going to
Disarmingly
take her back
honest.
a little bit, but it's going to
Dude's a
also
fucking
show
creeper.
that you're telling the truth, that she can trust you.
Honesty is
and
always
so
the
that you're
best
confident
policy.
enough to say that instead of making up some rubbish. So it's the right choice. Well done.
Rubbish.
Listen, I have a few minutes. Why don't we grab a coffee? Give her your number. Listen, I need to meet some friends, but I'd like to see you again. What's your number? You know, sorry, baby. I read all of them.
You know, I live near here and I have an apartment, and have the apartment all to myself.
Definitely not D. I would say C.
No.
Possibly B. She might be ready to give up her number. If I'm wrong, we roll a joint. You're right in your choice. We hit the
I
pen.
was gonna go for A.
A? Alright.
Listen, I've got a few minutes right now, so do you want to just grab a coffee? What do you say?
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, I guess I'm grabbing the pen.
The very best result in the
Over a
daytime
bit
is
for a
to go
second?
for the instant date. So that's correct. Well done. If you just leave and get the number, you know, that's okay. But it's much better if you can say, listen, I've got time now. Why don't we do something quickly? Notice that it's just a quick thing, so it's quite easy to say yes to.
I was gonna ask you, what are you
That's
writing
correct.
down?
When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop. This is good
Got
because
graded on
you've
this?
given her a
Yeah.
nice compliment, it's direct, it's made her smile, and it's made her feel like speaking to you. So it's a nice confident way to start in the street. In the early stages of an interaction, you actually do want to make most of the conversation so that she has a chance to relax, get comfortable talking to you, snap out of the mindset that she was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's
You just
going.
replay the
So
same
that's
shit?
the right one. Asking what someone does is
I
that
think so,
kind
yeah.
of usual question that we always ask, but in this case you want to make a guess, make an
Ready for
assumption
the next
that
level?
makes it a little bit more interesting.
Ah, suki now.
Out for coffee now? Is that
What's that?
You going out for coffee now, or is it something else?
Oh, how will you break the ice? Ask them if they're talking about you. If they say that's why not.
Recognize her from your school. C. Ask them if they know what you like in a girl. The answer being your dick. D. Stealthily creep up on them from behind the sofa. E. Ask them to help you choose a present for your friend.
I know it ain't the dick one.
A.
Do you like anyone here? Where do you want to go next? We can just change. Please.
Yeah, let's wait maybe 5 minutes and
Yeah, we'll have a drink and then
Okay.
let's just
Hey
go.
girls, You talking about me?
No.
Well, why not?
Why should we?
It's a great subject.
You think?
Yeah. Probably that's number one, and then number two would be about guys, and number three about shopping. Like top three subjects.
But talking about you as a man, talk as well.
Yeah, I combine all three, and I go shopping, so you can just talk about me the whole time. We'll be fine. That's correct. Nice one. It's a cool, funny line. You know, in the bar, ideally, you want to get girls.
Oh, the heifers are
laughing
moving
very
now.
fast, right? And be more interesting than their boring conversation that they were having before you came. So this is a nice light opener. Again, need to deliver it with a little bit of a smirk and a smile, not seriously, and it will work well most of the time. So how do you know each other?
From school.
From school?
Yeah,
like
university.
University.
Yeah, college.
Not school like 5 years old.
No.
Okay. And so you were in the same class or something, yeah?
No, we studied different classes.
Okay, let me guess. So I think that you studied fashion and I think you studied drama.
Raise your chair a little bit.
No, opposite.
The opposite.
So
You studied
opposite.
fashion and she studied drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
I studied economics.
Yeah,
Perfect.
studied business.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's has nothing to do with drama and fashion.
Not really.
Not really.
Related to the business between her legs.
Compliment her on choosing tough subjects.
Go into details talking to the girl you like. Ask about her favorite modules.
Say that it's cute and easy. Like math is science.
It suggests the world would be better without money. Transition.
That's not D. Not A. Possibly B.
Well, then you're kind of, if you choose B, but it could be right.
Don't you?
Yeah, C.
Well, that's interesting actually. So
Yeah.
what did you do in your course? Like what kind of case studies did you have about business?
It included everything, like how to start
Okay, now
your own
she's left
business.
out. Maybe that was
Everything.
bad.
Entrepreneurship,
Yeah,
leadership,
yeah.
and all of
Third
that.
wheel.
What was your favorite module?
Actually,
She looks annoyed as shit.
No,
I hate
no.
statistics.
I don't like
Not
it
happy.
either. I like to count.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You had counting as a module.
So what, are we supposed to try and have a
That's kinda
threesome here?
basic, yeah?
I know, but I didn't say I took it like
Yeah,
as
two
an-
chicks in the
counting.
bed with him.
Yeah, accounting,
I mean-
accounting, yeah,
counting, not just
Yeah,
counting.
yeah, yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I ain't gonna
counting is
hate on
like
him.
for babies, and then
No, accounting.
accounting
yeah.
is, yeah.
It includes business as well. Yeah.
Alright, that's cool. And what did you account? I mean, you counted as well? Yeah?
Just a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
And how about marketing?
Yeah, I took it as well.
Yeah? How was that?
It was alright, but I wish I would have more practice in
Yeah.
that sphere.
In me, or doesn't she
We could
seem like she
practice
wants the
marketing
conversation to
sometime.
end?
We could sit
Which
around
one?
and we
The
say,
one you
Blonde
talking
one,
to?
both of them, really.
Yeah,
what
she
does it
doesn't seem
make
that
to make
interested.
Tables, what could they be called?
Listen,
Table
Yeah.
do you mind if I
incorporated.
just keep talking to my friend we haven't seen for a while? And
I just sit here and you carry on, yeah?
I don't know. I prefer
That's
you leave.
hilarious.
Well, look, I understand you want to talk to her now, so I'll let you get back to it. But why don't you give me your
Written
number
all
and then
over their
if-
faces
no,
and
wait,
tone
wait.
of voice,
If, for
man.
example, she gets in a horrible
fuck outta here, you
accident, or
creeper.
if she's just leaves the
Oh, thank
country,
you.
then
That's
you're
all.
okay.
So rude.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes happens. It's very dangerous
No,
these
I'm
days.
not gonna give you my phone. Sorry. No.
I don't want your phone. I want your number.
No, my number. No, my phone number. I mean.
Email.
No,
Facebook.
thank you. Who even use Skype nowadays?
Anastasia 496.
No.
Anastasia.
No.
1988.
Oh, okay.
88.
Listen. No.
Anastasia.
Get up and leave already.
2001.
What's wrong with you? I just told you no.
No.
How many no's you should receive?
Okay,
So you
wait.
just
Let me get
leave
this
us.
straight. No talk now. No talk
No
on
talk
Skype.
ever.
No talk on
Ever,
Facebook.
ever.
No chat. Snapchat.
No talk ever with you.
Damn.
Oh, can you leave us, please?
I can. but I won't. No, actually I will. All right. No, I respect that.
Reaper.
You guys have fun talking
Yeah,
about
we will have
interesting
fun.
things.
Yeah,
I'm going.
be sure.
Ouch, that was brutal.
Yeah, it was very sad.
Here you've given too much attention to the girl that you're interested in, kind of ignored the friends, leading her to get bored. Plus, you're asking a bunch of boring questions. Both wrong. Don't do it.
That's funny.
I like that, you know, because a lot of people, they do like, I don't know, some simple, easy subject.
If it ain't
Doing
B,
business,
all the
it's
answers are
really
wrong.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah, but it's kind of a common thing to do in here.
Yeah?
I think so.
What? So you think a lot of girls in this bar study business?
No.
I don't think so. I think they study Instagram.
Oh, right. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, did you do well at university? You got good grades?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Well done. You'll notice that in the interactions,
ding.
we want to balance validation, you know, saying well done, making the girl feel good, with things that are teasy or challenging. And
Oh, but
in
really
this
though,
case,
baby, you
it's
see this
something
dude
that
come
they've
on
worked
to you in a
hard
bar,
on,
you're
some
not gonna think
achievements.
he's a
So why not
creeper.
say,
Oh,
well
hell yeah.
done, you know,
Like
give
a
them some
British Marilyn
validation
Manson
for
or
that.
Ran in
something.
the other
So
direction.
how long have you guys known each other?
For so long.
Marilyn Manson, what's that dude's name, yo?
7 years.
What's that serial killer's name, yo?
You look very young.
Oh,
Let me
thank
check.
Manson. Something
Really?
Manson.
And you know what? I would guess that she's like the crazy one, yeah. And I think you're the
Carved a
sensible one, so
swastika
she's
on his
getting
forehead.
angry, like, look, chill, come on, let me get you home. Is
Reminds
that
me of
right?
him, yeah.
A little bit.
That
It
Jason.
Sometimes,
depends.
yeah.
You know, it depends.
Don't be shy.
She can go
And she's the
crazy.
shy one as well. That's cool.
Yeah, she is. A little bit.
Nice. And who's the one who who gives good advice out of you two? Or who's the one who has problems, and then who's the one that gives advice?
We're girls. We always have problems.
Of course, yeah.
We're both, like, I think she's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I would say we're equal, kind of.
Mhm.
Best friends test on them. I don't know what that is.
Ask which of them is the leader.
Look at the girl you're interested in and tell her she has the most beauty.
Ask her friend to leave you to
Either A or B.
B.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Have you
thing.
two ever done the best friends test? Have you done it? No.
No.
All right, let's do it right now. You ready?
Yeah.
What shampoo do you use? There we go. You don't even need to tell me. You've already passed the best friends test, because best friends, they communicate unconsciously. So when you ask people, yeah, if people are very good, you just did it again. So if people are really good friends, they always kind of look and then, you know, give the answer if someone asks them something. And if you weren't good friends, you just answer directly. But it's like you're communicating something. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you go again.
You think that's true?
By the look in the eyes, you communicate so much when you know
Hey,
each other
I
very
guess.
well.
Attention on this.
Yeah, pay attention.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely true.
Maybe I would do this kind of test.
Yeah, try it. There you go again.
Yeah. Stop counting.
All right, I'll stop. This will work. It's a famous PUA routine. If you learn
Famous
it, it's something
what?
you can go out and use
Yeah,
in the
I
bars and
get that.
clubs.
The
I've
hell's
seen
a
it work
PUA?
all over the world, and so you can do it. It's just a routine, so it's a bit, it's a bit lame in some ways to have something prepared. But if you want to guarantee having
Google.
conversations with girls,
Yeah,
then
really,
Let me do
what
this.
you think is a nice way to get your social skills up and get comfortable talking to beautiful women, because they are very engaging. So what were you doing before you came here?
We went for dinner.
Ah, dinner. Nice. Where'd you go? Italian?
Sorry.
No.
No.
We had some fast food.
Yeah, like burgers and fries.
Tell them what you did.
1 second. Well, how is a little what? Encouraging?
Incongruent.
Incongruent. Wow.
Say that, yeah, you don't try to watch your figure that either.
Tell them about how you are vegan and try to convert them.
Say that it's bad in one way, but good in that she'll put anything in her mouth.
Oh my. I don't know. See?
Let's play around a little bit.
Okay.
Fast food. Well, you know what? That's kind of bad in one way because it's like unhealthy and whatever, but good in another way because it means you'd put anything in your mouth.
Huh?
So, for example,
Excuse me?
wait, bear with me a second. So, for example, you could, eat a few.
She's got a big mouth.
Fries.
Shit.
You could eat a few
Reaction.
chicken nuggets, or you could have 8 dicks with extra jizz. Pizza. Basically anything. Yeah.
8 dicks with extra jizz.
No, I won't do that. And then you're like,
Do you think we are this kind of girls?
do I know that you're? Yes.
What makes you think so?
Wow.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Oh.
Fine, ketchup. It's all the same, right?
That was rude.
This game is fucked.
Thanks,
came
babe.
up-
Well, I'm that kind of guy, you know? You like it, right?
No,
I can tell you like it.
nasty.
You're
I
smiling.
don't like it.
You're smiling.
Yeah, because I'm
You're imagining
surprised.
it.
I wasn't expecting
You
this.
imagine us naked in bed eating a pizza?
No.
Yeah, you are,
No.
baby.
Yeah, I say she got a little bit of a freak in her
It's
too.
like a nightmare.
Look, darling, how about this? I'll order a pizza right now to our house. We'll have about 32 minutes to get
To
there.
our house. We have no house.
We do
You
now.
already planned this?
You're moving in with me.
We're not
No.
Wow.
Surprise.
No.
Surprise, bitch.
No,
She's
that's-
moving in.
Uh-oh.
Chill. Alright? Chill.
She just said chill.
Hey.
So sexy.
Nah.
So sexy when you look down there. So sexy when you look
Oh
at me.
god, come
so sexy when you turn
on.
away.
It just got me tired.
So
I'm sick
sexy
of
when
you.
you're tired.
Sick of you.
So
kind
sexy
of
when
a
you're
twist.
sick. So sexy when you say that.
Good job.
He's like,
So
yeah, I
sexy
don't
when
know.
you talk to your friend.
Let's get
He's
out.
relentless, yo.
Where are you
Bye.
going, babe? Take
I
my
don't
number.
know. I'm not even interested in talking to you longer.
I don't believe you. You're just playing hard to get. I'll find you.
Mind you, he
You know, this
says.
is something I actually
stalker
had
shit.
someone
Yeah,
say
yeah.
in real life, and it was very funny, but it's so awful. Please never do it. You know what? I do find that a little incongruent. You know, you girls in your nice dresses, looking all fancy, and then you're just like eating burgers.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it feels a little bit weird, but
It's okay once in a while, though, right?
yeah.
This is perfect. You know, it's something that is very
Well-
safe to tease about. It's not their favorite thing in life. It's something that they know they shouldn't do. So it's a nice thing to tease a girl about. Perfect, because it's a tough balance, right? Because you like one of the girls, but you don't want the other one to get bored. So
Maybe I've been
something
in
that
that
you wanna do. You
situation
wanna give more
before.
attention to the girl that you're more interested in.
Why am I
but
not
make sure that the other
surprised?
one is happy and likes you. But
But I ain't in it no more.
That's the one that you like. So what do you chicas like to do in your spare time? How about you? Anya,
I like to dance.
you're a dance? Oh, don't say that about yourself. What did you say?
I like to dance.
Ah, dancing. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. What else?
What did you
and,
think she said?
I go to the gym a lot.
All right,
don't know.
cool. And how about you?
Oh, I have so many interests. Watching movies. I'm crazy about TV shows. I'm like
Yeah.
a freak. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Funny, and I also like love playing with my dog.
Appropriate.
How did I know they were going to say something like that? Ask if she means doing very inappropriate things with her dog.
Say that she's sweet and that people with pets are generally more caring.
Say you like dog fighting.
Say you have a fish. The fuck? Say you have a fish. Yeah, I'm gonna go leave. Yeah, if you agree.
Well, that's interesting actually, because I was reading this thing like what was it, in Journal of Psychology or something, and it
Okay.
said that people with pets, and especially dogs, and is it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Ah, perfect. It said that people with opposite sex pets who really like them, and you said you did, it means they're really caring people in general in life. So,
Oh,
Yeah, it's very interesting
Maybe,
actually.
yeah, that's
So it's
interesting.
the kind of idea that, you know, you meet someone and then if you find out they really like animals, they have a pet,
Yeah.
it means they're, you know, you can trust them and they're probably a good person.
That's interesting.
Cool, hey?
Yeah.
And is it true about her?
Yeah,
You
so I
didn't
like
tell me that you're
animals.
a pet person.
I like the kitty cats and the doggy
Whether you
dogs.
love animals or not, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that she
Ruffy
does,
Ruff.
right? So it's something that you shouldn't turn into a joke, be rude about, or, you know, contradict. Why not say something positive about it? And there's an example that you can use all the time because a lot of girls love dogs or cats. Listen, can you tell her to just stop talking so much? She's just talking all the time. Is she always like that? No, I'm joking because she doesn't really say much.
Yeah.
Right? But she's
Quiet.
sweet. She seems very sweet.
Yeah, she is. She's
You're
really
sweet.
nice. Thanks.
Checking her muscles.
Ask where they see themselves
Yeah.
in 5 years.
Listen, guys, I've got a great question. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
Oh, that's like a boring interview question.
Like a job interview, right?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm in a job interview.
What was the other
not
question?
in a bar.
Touch your
Let me ask
muscles,
that.
get
Okay, I've got
physical,
a
and
much
touch
better
your
question.
muscles or something
Let me
like that.
think. Where do you see yourself in 7 years?
Do you think that's the
Genius.
right place and time to talk about this? Like the
She
future?
wants you to touch it, dude. Okay,
Unless you want a job.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer.
I mean, wrong question.
Typical interview question, but as you see in an interaction with
What's with
pretty
the
girls,
weird-looking heart?
doesn't go. But you girls are in pretty good shape, so I think you must do more than jogging. You do some sports.
Well, sometimes I play squash, but
Cool.
not as often as I maybe wish.
Okay, I play a little bit as well.
Oh yeah?
hmm
That's great.
What else? Anything else?
I used to play basketball when I was in college,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a long time ago.
That's cool as well.
Yeah.
You
but
watch the
not
NBA
anymore.
or you don't watch it?
I used to, yeah, I was crazy about it, but yeah, I have my job now and I don't have plenty time, so I don't watch it anymore that
Alright.
often. Yeah.
What the?
Strawberry fields or
No idea what that is.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
Girls, do you like psychology tests? Things like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can try.
Well, who doesn't? Come on.
I don't know, it's interesting.
Of course
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Have you done this one called Strawberry Field psychology test?
No.
Okay,
Have
try
you?
No.
try this right now with me, both of you, okay? So maybe close your eyes, it will help. So close your eyes and you imagine you're walking in some beautiful place and then up ahead you see a field of strawberries. And tell me, there's a fence around it. How high is the fence? Just show me with your hands how high it is. Okay. Oh, okay, nice one. All right, that's enough. And then yeah, you can put your hand down. And then the next thing, so you go in there and you want to eat some strawberries. How many strawberries do you eat? What's your answer?
I will eat as many as I can.
Okay. Anya, how about you?
Me too.
Loads of strawberries.
I love
Okay.
strawberries.
But then you've eaten all the strawberries, you're leaving, and then the farmer comes and he's like, "You ate all my strawberries." And then what do you say back to him?
I would just say I'm sorry.
What would you say?
I'm hungry.
I was hungry. Okay. All right, you can open your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what it means, right? It's very interesting. So the first one, how high the fence is, that's your barrier to sex. Yeah? Like how open you are, because strawberries represent passion and stuff for a woman.
Okay.
So yours was kind of here, so it's like medium. Yours was really high. Like a huge fence. So it means, you know, you're quite difficult to have sex with, basically. But anyway, you don't have to answer if that's true or not. But then the number of strawberries you eat is your sexual appetite.
Okay.
So some girls, maybe they say, "Oh, I always have like half a strawberry." And then she's like a girl that doesn't like sex. And then go have a few strawberries, but you, what did you say? You ate every
So in
strawberry.
other words, these two is freaks. 'Cause they just gorged.
And then the final thing is what you say after sex.
Face all red with
When the
strawberries
farmer
and shit.
catches you. So what do you say? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
And you say, I'm hungry. You're hungry after sex, right? It's normal.
Yes.
Alright,
That's
perfect.
so funny.
Seems
I'm
perfect to me.
sorry.
I think that was dead on. Psychological test win.
Whoa.
Different shit.
That was good.
Now, if you can be bothered to learn this, it actually is another thing that works. Again, it's prepared. So it's not ideal. We don't want you to just learn a bunch of stuff and go out and repeat it. But if you do find yourself in a boring situation, you know, a date that's not going so well, talking to a girl and you think she's not that into you, why not have it ready? You know, it's quite interesting. And you can always just say it's a psychology test that you saw online, right? So what do you guys do? What about you, Anya?
I have a fashion store.
Oh yeah, selling clothes?
Yeah.
Nice. You?
I don't work at the moment.
Unemployed?
Yeah.
Prom, 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 prom.
Tell her to hire her friend to work for her.
Try to hook her up with your friend. Your daddy, don't kill me.
Say it's great that she doesn't work and that you are jealous.
Well, I'm sometimes unemployed, but it's by choice. So for you, like you're looking for something, or you just...
Yes, I'm looking for something suitable for me, but
What's your dream job?
I want to open a flower shop.
Oh, that's nice. Because when you
florist?
don't do anything, I just thought
The
you were at
fuck
home
wants to
painting
be a florist in
nails
these days?
like getting some dude to...
No.
But what
Unless
kind
you're
of
like
flower?
60. Huh?
What kind of
That's
flower?
right. You're still in
True
the-
enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a nice, just playful answer. Good one. You girls seem really nice, but do you have any bad habits?
No.
Drug abuse?
No.
Cigarettes?
No.
Alcohol. Got you.
That's not a bad habit.
Cheers.
No.
No,
Cheers.
your liver's very happy with that.
That's all right.
Wait, this dude just looks at them like... It's like fucking creeper, yo. Ask if the girl you like is a good girl.
Ask if she will fuck after a few drinks.
Ask her which of the girls is sluttier. And it's probably A. Wanna have some fun though?
Yeah.
Anya, you have a really honest face. I think you couldn't tell a lie. Yeah? So answer me this. How many drinks would it take for her to fuck, do you think? 2 or 3? 4?
Impossible.
The facial reactions are funny.
Not for you, my dear.
Come on, how many? Just a few more and then she's like, oh yeah, come to me,
No.
baby.
Just shut
Don't
up.
kill me.
No.
Useless
Come on.
talk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Please, don't bother us. Okay?
So she's ready now, she doesn't need any drinks.
Even if I was too drunk,
Yeah, what would we do, babe? It would be good.
I wouldn't have sex with you.
You wouldn't? What would
No.
you do? Blowjob?
Nope. Nothing.
0. Kiss.
0. 0.
Touch.
No.
Oh, that's just boring. You girls are boring.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Maybe the world's most boring girls.
Yeah,
Well,
could be.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You won.
Alright.
Left your
Forget
drink.
And that was a very
Prom,
good
prom,
example
prom,
of just, you
prom.
know,
What not
not
to do?
saying everything you think.
Can't ask them which one's slutty.
Yeah, no.
So Anya, I
Hey,
don't know why,
B.
but I trust you. You seem very honest. So tell me, is she a good girl?
Yeah,
Freak.
she's a nice girl and very intelligent.
Ah,
Oh,
Very
thank
what?
you.
Intelligent, I believe.
she's
so.
nice. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, she's a good,
Good friend.
Right.
Instead of directly saying,
I don't know, if you
"No, I
ask me,
like
them
you,"
two
a
girls
nice
are
way to do it
fucking.
is to bring the friend in and ask questions about the girl
No
you like.
couple.
I've seen this work
Yeah,
all over
really,
the
no,
world,
that should be
and
the
it's
next
right
question.
place. Well, that's good.
Should
that
have been
you
the
were
first
honest
one
and
in
told
this
me.
day
Yeah.
and age.
Actually, I'm honest.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, she has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
You're after the wrong one.
That's why she is talking to you then.
Ask why she. Oh, ask if she is going.
Ask her if she's. Ask her if he satisfies her. Yeah, you ain't asking her that.
Say she must be bored with him, and you can have sex with her 2 times a week.
Wow. That a girl can never have too many dicks. It's definitely not that one. That one. Probably B.
Okay.
You think C? Kissing giggle?
We've been picking B, yeah.
Sure enough.
So you got a boyfriend, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's all good with him? Like, things great?
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Look, most important, how is it in the bedroom?
Ah.
Because look, how about this? He can be the guy that goes to work, cooks you dinner, all this stuff, and I'll just be the guy that sneaks in. And then, gets out of there. What do you think of that?
That's a bad idea.
What time does he work? Like 9 to 5?
I'm not telling you this.
I'll be your 2 p.m. man.
No,
Every Tuesday and Thursday.
Won't kill
I'm
me.
not that kind of girl.
Come
No.
on, darling. You know
Okay,
how
that's not fair.
Huh?
No.
That's
a little
not
bit
fair.
Of action, spice things up.
No. Why should I?
Whoa.
I'm satisfied with everything, so
He
it's alright.
satisfies you in the bedroom.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's the
was
last question he asked. He didn't ask it right.
Yeah. Marry him, I think, is the
You
right
got a
one.
boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, how long you been together?
For like a year?
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're gonna get
Yeah.
married?
I don't think so. I don't
Oh
know.
no, that's really bad. So why? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. We just have something.
Yeah, problems.
Yeah.
Unresolvable, interminable problems. But
Yeah,
that's
I think
okay.
so.
I'm sure you still have some nice things in your relationship.
Yeah, of course. That's true.
Excellent, because this allows you in a smooth way to find out
So what,
how serious
exploit her
they are in the
vulnerabilities?
relationship. Because if they're very, very serious, you want to back off. If they're not so serious, why not keep in touch with the girl, keep her around, and who knows, one day when she's single.
Ask if he would mind you two talking.
Because she has a boyfriend.
Ask if she thinks you could beat him up. I think the answer is B. No. Excuse me.
A.
Well, look, I don't want to disrespect your dude, so would you mind us talking?
No.
Like if he was watching us right now and we were like, he would be okay?
Well, excuse
Yeah?
me.
He took a selfie and he saw it, be okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
bad
That's
little
kinda
girl
chill.
acting good.
Nice, that's
Alright.
good, right? Not too jealous.
Uh-huh.
He's
This
getting
works
somewhere
Uh-huh.
with a girl who has a
you're taking
boyfriend.
away her independence. You're saying, well, would he allow you to talk to me? Like, are you allowed to do that? So she's going to want to say, of course I'm
Manipulative
allowed.
son
I
of
do
a
what I
bitch,
like.
this
And,
one.
you know, our relationship's fine. We don't, you know, I'm allowed to talk to other men. She's not going to want to say, actually, I'm not allowed and, you know, I shouldn't do it because it controls me and tells me exactly what to do. So it's the right option.
Find out their plans for later and whether they live together, etc.
Ask him. Try to get them together.
Not the one, but we could try it because they do look like some freaks. I'm just saying.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, try this. Put your hand on my knee.
Why?
No, it's fine, just knee. And put your hand on her, like here as well, on her knee. Right, this is the thing. So, right, while you're touching her, just start to touch me, and I can look at you too,
no.
and you can kiss her.
No.
Come on, girl.
No, that's too much, okay? No.
You're not a lesbian.
No, we're
You
not.
look like a lesbian.
Why?
I'm sorry.
No, we're not.
That look in your eye, like
Where's
I don't think they're lesbians, but I do think they're some freaks.
And have sex with women.
No. No, never happened.
Early in the game,
Nice
my
tonight,
dear.
would you-
Yeah,
No.
nobody wanted to laugh.
Because I think you should try everything once.
Funny watching him make an asshole out of
tonight?
himself.
No.
I can just sit in the cupboard and watch you guys. What about that?
No.
Oh, see, she said maybe, but
What?
tonight,
No.
no.
She's finally spoken as to say no. You leave it. Alright, well, look, you're just, you're very nice girls. That's good. But you're also very boring.
That's
So-
alright.
Maybe think about
Oh,
that.
because they won't kiss, he's gone.
What's that?
Because they won't kiss, he's leaving.
You've probably
Yeah.
been thinking that, haven't you, before? You know, you're with two pretty girls. You're like,
Oh,
here we
indeed.
go. Lesbian, threesome, blah, 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 whatever it is. Although you think that, you don't need to.
Time you pick the
vocalize
wrong
it
answer,
because
the
it
girls
can
in
be
the
very
background
rude,
disappear.
offensive, or at a minimum, just get you blown out.
What?
Every time you pick the wrong answer, the girls in the background
Did you
disappear.
make any plans for later?
Yes,
You
yes,
can
it
go
did.
carry
No.
on the night?
No plans.
Yeah. How about tomorrow? You don't need to wake up because you're. I mean, you're not working at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
do you need to open your shop early in the morning, or
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't really need to do anything, so I can stay out, sleep
Yeah, you can. We need to catch up some beauty sleep.
in. I don't need it. Exactly. This is an important step. You're finding out important logistics that will tell you how easy it is going to be later in the evening to take one or both of the girls and do something with them.
Try to get both their numbers. Just hanging out all together.
Let's see.
But listen, look, to be honest, I think you're really great girls.
Thanks.
You seem like really good girls and you're nice to talk to and stuff, so we should definitely do something sometime. We could play squash all together.
Oh, yeah?
Or we could go to a fashion show or something, because,
Squash?
you know, that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck?
Why don't you give me your number, and
Okay.
then we can arrange something like to meet all
Ah,
together.
sucky now.
Maybe
You're
squash
right.
movie or something.
Yeah, movies are good.
Here you go.
Big number.
European, I think they have like 12 digits or
Why
some
not
shit
take
like
my
that.
number and suggest just meeting up again? Why'd you have to be so fast and choose which one you want, or try to get that one on a date? They're together right there. Maybe you suggest that you guys can all go hang out again. Maybe you're going to bring your friend, and you can take it a little bit slower. Bring these girls into your social circle, and in the end, it probably would work out better in a lot of cases. Okay, well, it's great speaking to you. I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay.
Have a nice time for the rest of the night.
Yeah, have a good night.
See ya.
Yeah.
He seems a really nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should go out.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, cool.
I ain't gonna even say it on shit.
That's correct. Nice one. It's a cool, funny line. In the bar, ideally, you want to get girls laughing very fast, right? And be more interesting than their boring
37%,
conversation
that's what
that
we
they were
got.
having before you came. So
Looks
this
like
is a
it.
nice light opener. Again, need to deliver it with little
Or
bit of a smirk and a
37%.
smile, not seriously.
Gotta score higher
and
next
it'll work
time.
well
I
most
think
of the
that's
time.
just how much you explored by
You'll
selecting.
notice that in the interactions, we want to balance
The correct choice is
validation, saying,
92.8%.
well done, making the girl feel good, with things that are teasy
Wrong
or
choices explored,
challenging.
5
And in
out of
this
25.
case, is something that they've worked hard on. It's an achievement. So why not
25
say,
wrong
well done,
choices, we've picked
and give
5.
them some validation there for that.
And 92% of the correct
This
choices.
will work. It's a famous PUA
Or
routine.
37% of all the
It's something you can
scenarios.
go out and
I guess.
use in the bars and clubs. I've seen it work
Girl, let's
all
look
over
for
the
the next
world.
segment.
And so
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
good
do
for
it.
that.
It's just a routine, so it's a bit, it's a bit lame in some ways to have something prepared. But if you want to guarantee having conversations with girls, then learning a few of these things is a nice way to get your social skills up and get comfortable talking to beautiful women, because they are very engaging. This is perfect, it's something that is very safe to tease about. It's not their favorite thing in life. It's something that they know they shouldn't do. So it's a nice thing to tease a girl about. Perfect, because it's a tough balance, right? Because you like one of the girls, but you don't want the other one to get bored. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to give more attention to the girl that you're more interested in, but make sure that the other one is happy and likes you, but that she also knows that that's the one that you like. Whether you love animals or not, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that she does, right? So it's something that you shouldn't turn into a joke, be rude about, or...
I mean, it doesn't matter if you just want the pussy.
Something positive about it. And there's an example that you can use all the time, because a lot of girls love dogs or cats. Typical interview question, but as you see in an interaction with pretty girls, doesn't go. Now, if you can be bothered to learn this, it actually is another thing that works. Again, it's prepared, so it's not ideal. We don't want you to just learn a bunch of stuff and go out and repeat it. But if you do find yourself in a boring situation, a date that's not going so well, talking to a girl and you think she's not that into you, why not have it ready? It's quite interesting. And you can always just say it's a psychology test that you saw online, right? This is a nice, just playful answer. Good one. Instead
I like
of
that
directly
strawberry.
saying, I like you.
Strawberry psychology, yeah,
And
strawberry
ask
field.
questions about the girl you like. I've seen this work all over the world, and it's the right choice. Excellent, because this allows you in a smooth way to find out how serious they are in the relationship, because if they're very, very serious, you want to back off. If they're not so serious, why not keep in touch with the girl, keep her around, and who knows, one day when she's single. This works psychologically because you're taking away her independence. You're saying, well, would he allow you to talk to me? Like, are you allowed to do that? So she's going to want to say, of course I'm allowed. I do what I like. And, our relationship's fine. We don't, I'm allowed to talk to other men. She's not going to want to say, actually, I'm not allowed. And you know, I shouldn't do it because he controls me and tells me exactly what to do. So it's the right option.
Everything.
Exactly. This is an important step. You're finding
Pretty much
out
that's what he's
important
doing, yeah.
logistics that will
Where they at? Oh, I thought it was a stripper for a second.
Probably in a club now.
With an opinion opener. What?
Open with an opinion opener about which present to get your baby. On the dance floor?
That's what I'm saying. What?
Non-verbally open by catching her attention.
Twerk attack.
Or a hip bumper.
Okay, just because I want to see this British dude try and twerk, I'm sorry, baby. I had to. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Can't even do it right.
It's one of my friend Alex's moves. He does it when he's very, very drunk and doesn't work too well.
Don't do that again.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice.
That dancing?
Looks like he's having a fucking seizure if you ask me, but...
Not go with the music I'm hearing.
What the...
Quickly introduce yourself and continue dancing. Ask if she wants a drink. Start a dance off. Ask her whom she's there with.
I think is the right answer.
Agreed.
Huh?
Agreed.
Who you here with?
What?
Who you here with?
My friends.
I've got friends too.
Okay.
This is too much conversation. Remember, you're on the dance floor, so if you ask too much, if you talk too much, if you require too long a response, too many questions, she can easily just
Guess
set
I was
up
wrong.
and get rid of you.
Half
So
a heart. Well,
careful.
half-filled heart.
Yeah. That's what she likes to do in her spare time. Dance.
Yeah.
Now you want to turn her around, grab her hips, pull that ass in close.
If you're just dancing kind of near her,
Let her
then
grind
you know,
on
she
it.
could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer.
Definitely don't try to kiss the bitch.
Ask if she wants to sit. Tired from dancing in heels.
Dancing for a reason.
A.
I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor to get off of there, because you know there's only so
Girl
much you can
always
do
wants
in
a
that
free drink in a
noisy,
club.
busy place. And the right time to do it is when the music changes and it's a lame track. So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very much.
But you seem sober. Strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem
I
sober?
could swear this is the same bitch from the sidewalk, but in a wig.
Alright, well we
Different
started now,
hair.
so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Little.
I'm not standing.
And I think I saw you. Obviously, I saw you on the dance floor. But I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
You don't like smoking.
Definitely not A. Probably. Bad habit and she should quit. Problem even if she don't harder drugs? No.
Are you into harder drugs?
Oh, say, are you into harder? My bad.
Oh, no. You're right. My bad.
Tell her you don't like smoking, but it's her choice.
Well, I don't smoke, but that's alright. It's cool that you smoke. I mean, I've got lots of friends and I had ex-girlfriends that smoke, but you know, I don't do it. But I mean, maybe I could try one day. I might like it. I mean,
You don't need to try, but thank you for your
yeah,
approval.
if you wanted to even, you're probably not allowed to here, but if you want to go for a cigarette, I'll come with you outside. So just say if you fancy one.
Okay, thank you. That's nice.
Fancy one.
Come on, dude. Is that what you really think? If it is, okay. But if it's not,
That was the wrong
then no.
answer.
Guys that just say me too all the time or say, oh, that's okay. No, not the strongest guys, not the most attractive guys. So try not to do that. And so you smoke, but do you have any other bad habits, or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or anything.
Compulsive gambler or
Those
No.
teeth.
Not yet.
I wouldn't chew your nails either.
What's the word
Take the
for
whole
people that
tip
have
of your
to smoke
goddamn
them?
finger off.
What's the technical?
Oh,
You know there
I
is
do.
one though.
Necro,
It's like
necro
That's
something.
people that have sex with dead people. Checking necrophiliac, yeah? No.
that,
And I
I
was
don't
thinking
have that.
narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is. So, do you have any bad habits?
Honest response. Some people
Oh my Jesus.
say you have none.
Yeah, honest response, because there's none she'll know it's a lie. That will scare the shit out of
Yeah.
her.
I don't have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
super
talking
hard
about.
drugs,
Get that
but
kush in you.
couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh with people, a little bit
That's good
impatient.
honesty.
Impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like a habit that really annoys people.
Okay.
I think you just turned her off a bit.
Excellent. In this case, you want to have some honesty, and sometimes
I was
honesty
wrong.
can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like to go hiking. I take my dog and
I
we
feel
hike
like
in the
she's
mountains
wearing a
lot.
wig.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Looks like she's wearing a wig.
And let me see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do you have a
thinking.
dream of like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something
No,
like this?
it's too cold. Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the
No.
morning and they got to the top by sunset or
They had help.
nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
I don't
it
think
seems
I would do
like
it.
it's kind of easy.
No, you
No?
would do it.
I like to think I would. But if you put me there, I don't know.
So you hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports.
Voices, but they're the
I
only
tried
ones in this
climbing
club.
recently.
What's
Sometimes
that?
I play sports,
So many
used to play
voices, but they're the
tennis,
only
but
ones in
I
this
guess,
Yeah,
club.
really though, there's
just
nobody
go
walking
to
in
the
the
gym a few
background,
times a
nada.
week and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
That's what the hell she's talking about. You go to the gym all the time.
And
Say that you get too much attention from girls as it is. Six pack would just be overkill.
don't kill me. Yes.
Yeah. What I look too skinny?
A little.
I don't know. I always thought. What do you think I could do to? You think I need to bulk up and get bigger?
You should lift some weights.
Okay, that was
But
the
they
wrong
look at my jeans, they
one.
wouldn't fit. My
She's
face
cold.
What's your beard?
beard
Yeah.
to be
Beards are manly.
macho, yeah.
Yeah. And weights.
And then you'd like me more, but you already like me.
You asked if you would look more manly.
Ah, yeah. But you like more manly in general.
Sure.
Alright. Really? You would ask that of a girl that you're romantically interested in? Not the right time, not the right place.
When it's a
and
warm
not
heart,
all
they're
the
clothed. They're in the
attraction,
bed,
so-
but they're clothed.
I'm trying to guess. I mean, when I look at you, I think you're kind of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance? You studied
I did.
dance?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like
Couldn't
ballet
pull off
schools
some
and
better
stuff,
moves
but
on the
you
dance
studied-
floor.
There's music
that?
at the university.
She couldn't pull off some better moves on the dance floor.
Yeah, really though.
Ballet,
Look like a bloody
jazz, hip hop.
broke down stripper on the dance floor.
Usher.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly like that. Like we were here.
Nice one. And so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something
I
a
actually
dancer or
own a dance
something?
studio.
Obviously, she teaches strippers.
Ask more questions to get more information. Connect on it.
And compliment her.
And dance for shit. How is he gonna connect? I'm guessing that's the right answer, but how the fuck is he supposed to connect? Looking like he had a
It's
seizure.
music is universal. I don't know.
What's
You know
up?
what? I really like that
That's pretty
because
fascinating.
it's something entrepreneurial and it's something where you're really doing something you're passionate about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's wonderful.
No, big respect for that. Plus, you know, it's a big risk, and not to be. I don't think it's sexist. I think it's the fact that women don't normally take those risks, like to open their own business and stuff. So it's very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been
One more?
wonderful. I love doing it.
And tell me, who do you teach?
Children.
Yeah, children.
yeah, I love kids.
Like ballet for little girls.
Ballet
and
for
all that
little
stuff.
girls, like 5.
It's so cute,
Yeah.
actually, when
yeah.
they
5 to 10.
and they actually love it as well.
Yeah, we have a dance at the end of every class, every school period, like every 6 months. We have a dance recital.
Very cool. You have some videos.
I
on
can't
YouTube.
get over the size of this chick's
Yeah,
teeth,
show me
yo.
that.
Seriously, them shits look like they can
Yeah,
cut
pretty
metal.
big.
Undoubtedly a cool thing about her, so you definitely need to
You know what
connect.
I'm saying?
with her
Full
and
heart, they're half
because
naked.
she's gonna have
Half
lot
a heart,
of
they're clothed.
emotions in
Yeah, I
there.
noticed that now.
Interesting. I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh.
May I?
Yeah.
Aw, touchy, touchy, feely.
That's the idea behind it.
Pretend to read it, and that it says that she'd like to have sex with multiple men. That's the idea behind it. Show interest is the best option.
This is interesting. You've got like coordinates here. What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates from my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like the
And,
most beautiful place or something.
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went. So very special.
So she didn't want to climb
You
mountains
had
because
an
it's too
amazing
cold.
time And you just look at it and you.
But she went to
Yeah,
Iceland.
it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it
This
forever.
bitch lying.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
Go to one of the coldest countries on the fucking planet, drive through the mountains, but you don't like the
If
cold.
someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of
By the end of this game, by choosing a certain amount of right answers, these heifers better be naked.
What is it that you do?
It's
Sitting
kind
in
of,
the bed.
kind of strange, right?
Bras
I'm
on
not
and
like
shit.
an accountant or whatever. So I make videos for YouTube, so I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Different videos, like in different subjects, giving advice about health and different
Okay.
things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and you know when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
So basically, that's
That's how you make the money,
What's
is the
paying
ads.
me, like 1 cent each one or whatever,
Okay.
and it adds up.
Interesting. Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
This motherfucker don't look like you picked up a comb in 10 years. You talking about well groomed.
No, I'm not. I've had lots of girlfriends.
Say yes, you got me. I'm super ultra guys. You touch her up.
So you're homophobic? That's not cool. No, I'm straight.
Ask her what you need to change about your appearance to be less gay looking.
React angrily to show her it's not cool to look cool and you're offended. I like
He would have got some shits and giggles, I guess, out of me. Out on her. And I don't want to offend nobody myself out there. Dixie.
So what if I?
It's
were,
a game,
homophobic
people.
Or what?
No, we're just
Come on.
sitting here. I would just hope that you liked women.
Well, so if there were
Just
two
picking
guys there,
choices
kissing you,
given to
you
me.
would call what?
No, absolutely not. But
I do not support any opinions.
Ah, well, that's all right. So you're not homophobic. That's cool.
No.
So my
no.
gay friends are safe. You're not going to attack them or anything.
They're safe.
Nice one. Well, no. To clarify, I'm not. I'm not gay. I'm straight. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay.
Right.
She challenged you. You got a little bit reactive, a little bit angry. Not the best course of action. However, it ended okay in the end, so it's not the worst thing that you can do. But still, try next time to stay cool and roll with these challenges in a better way. You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah? But is it usually in clubs? Because for me, it's definitely not.
No, I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No, it doesn't always seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, most people going to clubs, they're just looking for something that's not serious, right? That's the
Right.
general thing.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends
Yeah.
only. Yeah,
You're not
I
there with
try
your
not to.
friends, so
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too
when they're
drunk.
looking the
We
deep.
managed to find this quiet place for a conversation. So it's maybe, we shouldn't categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
Want to see escalated thing. At her mouth as she is talking.
Tell her she is really turning you on and you want to kiss her.
Grab her ass.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not too personal, right? But where did you meet your last boyfriend?
Dance, the university. We were partners, so by default, I guess we got very close. Yeah. So we were partners, so it was just kind of natural, I guess.
This is a great one to try. You know, you did it in the game. You can try it in real life as well. It works because you're bringing in that sexual element
Sorry, I gotta
in a
answer
very
this, babe.
smooth way. You know, it's not aggressive at all. It's kind of playful, but it works.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't
Next
go
will
to
be here at
university,
30.
but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied, and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated
Fucking
how I
reality,
looked. and
brother.
Everyone called me ugly, so it was
Like a
just
fucking serial killer, man.
It's okay, I'm alright
In
now.
a suit.
You're very handsome now.
Thank you. You have beautiful eyes.
Tell me something I don't know. Cocky son of a bitch.
Oh, no, I'm not. You're really beautiful, though. The best girl I've seen.
That's nice of you to say.
Haven't seen the best part of me yet.
Yes, definitely. That. I think it's A.
Yeah,
This, she'll know you're just straight up lying to her. You're just running. I'm guessing.
yeah, you gotta throw it back at her.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And I was going to say, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Not good, because she
Okay.
actually made the first move. She's given you a
Yo, we
compliment.
must be
That's
too old school,
brilliant. You want
baby.
to keep that dynamic going as long as
Wow.
possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes her think about you when you're not together.
You make the bitch sound desperate,
Work
homie.
hard
I'm
to
just
do
saying.
all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic, and you messed up. So
Picking girls with daddy
Let's
issues
have a
and
drink.
shit or something, cause
cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Nice,
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
I'm just saying, you just gonna sit there and wait for the girl to
Yeah.
pour out a bag of compliments?
I
don't
know.
know any girl back in the day
I know we
doing
haven't been
that.
talking for long, but to me it's going pretty well so far. So I'm happy
Yeah.
I came and talked to you.
Me too.
Goddamn teeth, yo. Don't.
Just you leave right there and then go to place.
Ask if she has ever made love in the utility closet of a club. Oh, God.
Chill things back down and talk about mundane stuff again.
Ask her if she is seeing anyone.
By the way, I probably should have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment, or?
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
Yeah. Why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
Guess that was the wrong answer.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I'm single as well. It's
Oh,
cool.
good. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You didn't need to ask her that, did you? You know, much better to keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right?
Hey.
Jose. I didn't think
I'm
they'd
actually
do
really
that.
hungry, so what do you say we get out of here and go eat something? I've got some wine.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my
Right
phone.
answer, I guess.
Put your number in there. And, I don't know, meet in a few days.
You already have somebody waiting to bone her, that's why.
Instead of saying, let's go back to my
Can't give you the
place,
pussy
which
tonight.
usually
She's
gets
giving
a
it
no,
somebody else.
you want to make it a little bit more, you know, undercurrent, but not specific. So that's the way to do it.
Average Joe.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice. This is too much conversation. Remember, you're on the dance floor, so
Next level?
Yeah.
if you...
Fine shop.
Hour and 18 minutes. Ask if someone is using that chair, then sit with her. Cheeky.
Stay standing and ask what she's reading.
Ask her opinion of what to get as a present for your female done as you ask.
Use her pretending to read.
Tell her you read that book and that he dies in the end. I'm gonna say
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Wait, what? No.
This philosophy, right?
There is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna?
Nice to meet you. This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
Sit your ass down there.
So do you mind if I join you for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool. So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So,
But what if they're waiting for somebody?
That's why I asked the second time around. Find out about her. Use go off, sorry. Go ahead.
Say that her hair is kind of nice and transition into inviting her back to your house.
That's that she comes here often. That's what I was thinking too.
So, do you come here often to this coffee shop?
No, not really.
No, first time maybe? Second time?
I've been here a few times.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You go to other coffee shops usually, or just not much coffee drinking going on? Or you take it away maybe?
I do all of those things.
All of them. That's cool. Variety.
Yeah,
They say variety is the spice of life.
they do.
So it's good that you don't come here often and do the same thing and
Bad
sit in the same
conversation.
chair.
Yeah, I'd say it's boring the bitch.
We always want to stay away from the standard questions, the standard answers, and this one is just an example of the usual lame stuff that guys come up with, so don't do it.
So, how are you able to be free
That was the
in
game.
the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet
able to be
stuff
free.
and with America. So in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work? No.
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Find out whether she loves her job or is doing.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. Honestly, I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into her job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about. And what's your subject? What do you teach?
A little
American
boring
culture.
at first. I hope it gets.
Oh, what does that entail?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing in the last
Quite
round.
different themes.
I hope
For
it picks up
example,
steaminess soon.
we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
There's a constant interaction with women over
Things like
and
that,
over
and
and
even
over.
more
Yeah.
so.
Initial
For example, an interesting one
interactions.
is how Americans
They
relate
get
to
boring
the
quick.
future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense, and
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
That's exactly that is suggested. It's about inventing donuts and burgers.
Challenge her to explain why this is important.
Intellectual, stroke her ego a bit.
Wait, American culture, isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms? Like, what are you teaching? Like, here we invented the hamburger in 1940 or something like that.
Well, there really isn't a question of whether or not we have culture. We certainly do. You can look back through history, and yes, maybe ours isn't as long, but
Yeah,
to
not
say
very
that
long.
but to say that American culture doesn't exist is to argue that Western culture has really had no influence, even in Eastern Europe, let's say.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff, but wouldn't it be better that they learn something else? Because, like, if you're going to teach about America, teach business or technology. Because what's culture? Like, what? Tell me. Like, what
Well,
is
for
the
example,
artists, the authors? Like,
It doesn't even matter who the artists and authors are. What's important is that we have our own perspective on the world, and that in order to interact successfully with us, so if you're a business person, if you want to interact successfully with an American business person, you need to understand what their daily life looks like and kind of how they perceive the environment.
okay.
Telling me we
cool.
picked
So
the
it's
wrong
like
one.
when
What's
you're
that?
learning
Something's
about
telling
business,
me
Yeah, me too.
you know, give your business card.
All this long-winded bullshit's throwing me off right now.
Got it. Okay, so it's not really teaching about history and art and
No.
whatever else. Okay, nice one. Well, that's very useful because actually American culture, like modern culture, is what leads the world, right? We all kind of follow. If you
It was
can
the right answer.
challenge
Well, then.
someone, get them to prove themselves to you.
Broke their
and then
ego, in other
approve
words.
of them, validate them. It has a powerful psychological effect. So it's the right
God
option.
damn it,
Well
I can't see nothing no
I
more.
really enjoy my job.
boring as that was
There's
to
this
watch.
one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem
It
where
looks so weird
I
now.
can't print all the copies that I need, but I want
Oh,
my
you need to
students
put
to all
them
have their
on?
own copy to take home. but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
What do you think I should do? What I heard say it must be annoying and tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance.
Tell her that if she has a colleague she doesn't like, she can ignore them. General and vague because you didn't listen. Did you hear what we said?
No, yeah, I really don't like.
It's juicy.
What do you want to see?
Just for fun because we did it.
Okay, I picked it anyway.
Well, when you have a problem like this, it's important to.
Yeah, this is the shit.
You should talk to your boss about the problem. You know, whatever it is, not important.
She knows you didn't
talk to them
listen
in a
to
way
it.
that shows that you're on their side.
Okay.
And that you want the best for the department, and should be okay.
Okay.
Not impressed.
That's pretty good advice.
What?
Looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but you know, I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by.
No, ain't nobody see the bitch.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. I didn't see that bitch either.
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where's some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine.
Russia's not in Europe, see, man.
Latvia.
Nice. All of
Russia's
Eastern
Russia.
Europe and kind
Yeah.
of former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing.
I
can't
want
do
to.
it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
I've never been there. Tell her about your experiences in Grand Canyon.
That you've never been but would like to go.
Boring and there, and then you don't even have Wi-Fi, huh?
Get her to elaborate on what she particularly.
Tell her your favorite trip was to Thailand and the details of sexual experience you had. And that's not the story you want to tell this bitch. Guessing A.
I actually went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago.
Gonna continue by yourself
in the
next
car
summer.
from
We're gonna end the show.
LA, and I think they have a limited number of people they let in, which is quite good. You know, it's not like full of hotels and Burger Kings and stuff, right?
Yeah,
It's
well,
quite
there's
protected.
There's quite a few. Yeah, it's a national park.
Pause and play some music.
And we went before sunset, saw the sunrise, stayed there all day, watched the sunset, stayed overnight, and then went back. So it was, very, very beautiful. I'd like to go back.
Yeah.
This is okay because it's kind of connected to the subject, but it's not the best answer because you're talking about yourself and your own experiences, and it would be more interesting to her. There'd be better connection if you kept it focused on her.
Why? She ain't that good looking.
I've run out of things to say.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's pretty much how an American chick acts.
Hold eye contact and wait for her to speak. Break eye contact and look around the venue while you think of what to say. Say you hate awkward silences.
Hey.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Well, actually, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a coffee there. And I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good.
Correct. Now, most guys can't do this, you know, so it's very cool, makes you look very confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right?
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But they play. I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher. But yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
That's scary.
Tell her it's stupid and that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots.
Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn.
Tell her you failed miserably with languages at school.
Off by telling her about all the languages you speak. Yeah.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah. You know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet
Other
someone
languages
that
called
speaks Russian.
Cyrillic. It's
Pretty
a
cool.
Cyrillic
How come you
alphabet.
chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent,
back on
something
track.
that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
Accent, don't you?
Tell her all girls go crazy about your British accent. Everywhere.
Talk about how foreigners perceive English people, and talk about how foreigners perceive, and ask about how people react to her as an American.
I'd say C.
I was gonna say A, but
And I guess you like my British accent.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's good. Yeah, most people like it, so it's good. I'm happy I was born in England and
Okay,
not
wrong
like,
answer.
Germany or something. Or
Really?
yeah, what do you think? German accent is kind of.
I think it
rough
sounds
and-
fine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's Austrian, but yeah.
Ah, yeah, but similar accent.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
A little bit of coffee, not the right time.
Sorry. Say that you like her and want to see her again. Ask for her number.
Trying to date.
Ask what she likes to do in her free. Here, C.
I got the wrong one last time, so yeah.
Well, listen, I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think you're stunning, and I want to take you on a very romantic date. Dinner, candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately, I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Ah, is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, you know, trial date, and if it goes well, you could
No, I don't think so.
ditch him.
I'm pretty serious about him.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It's great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go for. No, it was okay. All right, see ya.
Bye.
It's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work.
It wouldn't have worked anyways if she's serious with
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
Yeah.
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but...
I quite like it. They say it's really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
It's healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah.
You ever tried that?
Cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date from there and take the number.
The headphones are pressing the arms into my head, it hurts.
Outdoor, like active stuff
But
you
it
like
is.
to do?
Yeah.
Just volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting.
She's a
I've
different
never-
kind of
never
bitch,
done
yo. She's like a
fishing.
robot,
I love the
yo.
outside as well, you know. Walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about
Makes yourself look so
bicycle?
unapproachable.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day. Like take some
Uninterested in
bicycles,
anything he
ride
has to
out
say.
somewhere.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Cool.
Ask her plans for the company.
Touch your face.
Ask what kind of men.
Run. The cube.
Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Have you ever done this psychology test called the cube? It's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape, anything you like, and in that landscape there's a cube somewhere, and describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Okay.
It's small, like the size of a die.
Okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Okay, it's green.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
Mm-hmm. How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big. And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing. It's a paint.
Okay.
And
The what?
it looks very
Type
healthy.
of horse?
Is it close to the cube or not?
That one.
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And somewhere there are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Ah, that's interesting. And
Yeah,
the
it's
final
weird is what
thing,
it is.
Somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself. And if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego, but it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man, so it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's
The
good
horse
that,
is eating it.
the man is near them, but he's not like an absentee.
But he's eating
Oh
them.
shit!
But a bit strange that he's eating them, so I don't know what to think about that. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm, and it's in the distance. You know, some people have the storm overhead, and it just means that they've always got problems, or that at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So
I wonder if these psychology tests are real
Cool.
That's very
Or
cool.
if this is just his bullshit.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, little tricks and tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option.
Love in the restroom. Just going hiking together sometime and take her number. Touch. Okay.
Likes nature.
So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something. Thanks.
Exactly right. It
Oh,
flows
really?
very smoothly to find something
That
that you both
didn't
like,
really
and then
sound-
suggest
I'm a
doing
Mac.
that as the reason to see each other again. It's
I'm a
way better than
motherfucking
just
Mac.
saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow.
Alright, say goodbye, be warm, and say.
Quite coldly say goodbye and that you'll be in touch. Give her a long, lingering handshake. Hug goodbye, then go for the kiss.
As a man, so.
Okay.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Well then.
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her. It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So well done for choosing that. It's the right option. We always want to stay away from the standard questions, the standard answers, and this one is just an example of the usual lame stuff that guys come up with, so don't do it. This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about. If you can challenge someone, get them to prove themselves to you, and then approve of them, validate them, it has a powerful psychological effect. So it's the right option. Well done. Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there.
Alright, stream, we'll be right
I
back.
understand why it happened.
I'ma hog that shit. I don't want that shit. I need that shit. Yo, just give me the mic. When I'm all up in your studio. When I'm all up in your area. When I'm all up in your show. When I'm all up on your stage in your city. Just give me the mic. I'ma check that shit. I'ma wreck that shit. I ain't playing what you saying, big mouth. Stop running your lips. Just give me the mic. I'ma show 'em how it's done though. Dumb flow, cutthroat. Where your tongue go? Go rumbles like I never ate. I ain't talking about a plate. Just give me the mic. What you think my name is? Same thing gonna make me famous. Break it down, you're gonna need a little maintenance. Patience. I'ma take it back to the basics. High hopes, rap in a spaceship. My ghost, clap in amazement. I toast. I'm strapped like a plane lift. Spaz in a game where you lack entertainment. Tell Big Tig, bring it back to the basement. All I see is rats that were snake bit. All I hear is you assholes ain't shit. Yay shit. Give me the mic before I take it. Man, I'm really the hype. If they don't wanna see me kill it, better kill me tonight. I'm always ready to swing back. I'm willing to fight. Like a million you like. She's saying leave Tina home. Just give me the mic. Huh, that's my alter ego. Called her evil, balled her ego, mauled her pee-hole. She know, kids hung, so I gotta run a D-low. Put it in her belly till it's making noise. Trying to show me one bitty that I ain't destroyed. Have her giving blowjobs like her face employees. Try to play my boys. I'm a rage like roids. Kill it on the spot with a mic and fans. Mike Jack, Mike Thriller, Mikey Mike's the man. If they don't like the plan, I gotta wipe my hands. Mike hit him with a Tyson. Bam. I'm crispy, this be dig deep, fist be clinch, but you all a bunch of want it with me? I bet you later than a frisbee. Man, it's 187 just like Sydney. Kid kneeled from a couple shots to his kidney. I'ma hog that shit. I don't want that shit. I need that shit. Yo, just give me the mic. When I'm all up in your studio, when I'm all up in your area, when I'm all up in your show, when I'm all up on your stage in your city, just give me the mic. I'ma check that shit. I'ma wreck that shit. I ain't playing what you saying, big mouth. Stop running your lip. Just give me the mic. I'ma show him how it's done though. Dumb flow, cutthroat. Where your tongue go? Go rumbles like I never ate. I ain't talking about a plate. Just give me the mic. Everybody always in it for the ha-ha. I don't really pay attention to the blah-blah. Y'all will hear a couple shots like rah-rah. Me and Shatta roll with the clock. You the one that come and get it, that's nah-nah. I'm about to shock y'all like Blanca. I'm on point, you better sharpen your side, dog. I always got a couple toys like Tonka. Steady on the phone and I ain't talking about a telly. I don't think they're ready for the beast in my belly or the belly of the beast. They can't stomach it. Weak, yo. I'm ready with the heat, my hand touching his cheek, though. Bitch slap, take a quick nap, where your click at? Kidnap them, cats know this a mismatch. This track ain't no motherfucking diss track. I spit crack if your mother sucking dick. Facts. She ride out, I'm turning her inside out. You can't spit like a dry mouth. Show 'em what I'm bout. You better hide out. Trying to seek me heat on a blind route. I ain't got a second to be resting feet. Press delete, we rep till the set's complete. Dig extra deep, I won't accept defeat. Go fetch the beast, you gotta sweat at least. Wait. I'm seven-headed, your head is lettuce, get picked apart. I'm in her mouth like some Mike and Ike's. Michael split her heart. I give her different art. Stroke of genius, then quick depart. I never miss the mark. You'll hear oh, but this isn't Clark. I've been flowing rhymes, open eyes, working overtime. Stop the front and you cannot back it like broken spines. Temper DeVito short, you are balling in Tino's court. You're trying to beat a corpse, I'm walking dead, you'll need a fork. Let me some money, like listen, now leave me alone. Receiving dome, getting head like she need a comb. Beat it, Holmes, I light the fire like I'm right at home. Beats get on, Michael Myers, these microphones. Just give me the mic. Just give me the mic.
She don't want affection, she don't want attention, she just want that money. Don't you second guess it, put it on the table, watch her start undressing. She climb all up on that pole, then drop it, watch shorty get low, and pop it. Her taste buds are crazy, she crave a new Mercedes. She be going like baby, like baby. She need 100 ones, 100 ones, 100 ones, 100 ones, 100 ones, 100 ones in a workspace. It helps her get off in a zone. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now watch her get off in a zone. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, we are from a different dimension. Mike rhymes, write lines like you live in detention, dog. This is Pet Cemetery, get your best veterinarian, I'm guaranteed to bury them. Be cool, Joe, whether dead or alive, I'm making skeletons rise. You see the red in my eyes, that's when your penmanship dies. Now put the weapons aside, then try stepping surprise. I never fed them no lies, dog. My mentality is fuck you. Homie, U2G like the UGG shoe. Catch me tearing up a soul when I run through. Put a sock in his mouth and pull his tongue. Ooh. Try talking hype shit, night crib, name another pal walking like this. Mike is on fire, now it's Devil's Night Kid. You don't know what crisis, now you in a crisis. Now tell me, who really just let the dogs out? He in the pit bull, I got the jaws of a dog's mouth. I make your throat cause I'm cold, got a cough now. Reactions like a chain if I lock down. Hit him with a combination, Tino punching left and right. Ride through your hood, make him dash like an engine light. Here's my best advice, just end your life. Silent screams to his God on a Devil's Night. Wanna dance with the devil? Give me your hand, come and stand on my level. Wanna dance with the devil? Boy, I'm heavy with the bars, I'm a fan of the metal. Wanna dance with the devil? Man, you can't handle the tempo. My guardian angels, I need you to send those. I'm left here in hell. Tell me, where did my friends go? Huh? I'm Jim Carrey with the mask, dog. Jim Duggan, dick lugging like his hacksaw. Y'all couldn't cross black cats that I slap box. Never had to condom into nothing cause I rap raw. Ha, I'm a dickhead, get off it. She giving blowjobs, fuck that bitch in an office. She jumping on top, we get lifted like mosh pits. Dress shoes cause I kick it with bosses. You telling everybody you the man. God damn, when was the last time you threw your hands? Huh? Was it to your jams? Or when you thought you had some pippin in your hand? You remind me of the type to hit a bitch but not a man. But the only one that ran, never sticking for his fam. You're legitimate, a fan, fried fish up in the pan. Okay, just run for his run. If the shoe fits, then wear it, stop stumbling, son. Just leave him be till the bumbling's done. While you act like a pussy, I'll lunge into some. New friends, loose ends, who's next to kin? Me and Cuba get you buried by some Mexicans. Keep heaters close, I see freezing toes. Wait, Mike got you looking like you seen a ghost. Pero tu puedo comprende, amigo. My chick is Latina, don't mess with my people. The devil said the angel, but the message is evil. I feel my semen's a little demon, the best of her feet. I'm like, wanna dance with the devil? Give me your head, come and stand on my level. Wanna dance with the devil? Boy, I'm heavy with the bars, I'm a fan of the metal. Wanna dance with the devil? Man, you can't handle the tempo. My guardian angels, I need you to send those. I'm left here in hell. Tell me, where did my friends go? Gorgeous. You ain't never seen elegance like this. I'm trying to be a good man, Lord knows I try. I got a weakness for a big butt and a smile. Cause if them hips wide with an itty bitty waistline, oh, it's only right for me to take time. It's only right for me to take time. Girl, you fine, all I'm trying to do is sip wine. Which you hearing through the grapevine. It's all these women I couldn't love, but what a rush. I knew this girl named Tina could probably see envy if her eyes are any greener. Her olive skin similar to the goddess Athena. Something that's rarely seen, like an 8 Series Beamer on. Firm body, booty soft as Versace silk. Girl probably seduced dope out of Molly Peel. Roberto Cavalli, hottie with fire, Uchiwali. Homie problem with mommy, she can't keep it real.
Oh, this life that I'm living, it can be so addictive. Cocaine kisses, promises. Soon as she get in her feelings, I get missing.
Love a man, leave him. That's how I gotta treat him. Love a man, leave him. That's how I gotta treat him. Love a man, leave him. That's how I gotta treat him. Don't be saving these bros, man. You better save your feelings.
Baby, sex sales, crime pays, trust funds each other. If we can't make it off that, no sense in being lovers. This word to mother, no back talk. What I utter, I stand on at all times. It's my commandments, and it's not for your understanding. Cause we both from different planets. But when your world collide, merge with mine, certified to be going down Atlantis. Then along came Charlene. I met her back when Baby Fat was still busting. Did the girl dirty, started messing with a cousin. Her ass is too fat to care about repercussions. No, I gotta go, gotta go, gotta great, making, shape, and design women. Christian Louboutin, I mean refined women. I'm talking all stars, you can align women. So sad that I gotta let them go. Rather scratch them on the surface than to cut them to their soul. I know you really want change, cause it's starting to take a toll. But every time it needs pressure in order for them to glow. You know, shortly after that I met Kay. Good girl, but dude, she with extra lame. Stacey Dash cousin, that nigga extra dame. Feminine ways, no surprise that a sex change. Beautiful minds, but we simply more divine. We intertwine like roots, but we grew with better time. If ever I'm so lucky, God let the stars align and let me find a woman of her exquisite design. I promise mama I'ma change, man. I promise mama I'ma change. But getting hurt ain't in the game plan. It still always be the same.
Oh, this life that I'm living, it can be so addictive. Cocaine kisses, promises. Soon as she get in her feelings, I get missing.
Love a man, leave him. That's how I gotta treat him. Love a man, leave him. That's how I gotta treat him. Love a man, leave him. That's how I gotta treat him. Don't be saving these bros, man. You better save your feelings.
You know, I went all the way to Canada, but had to come back because somebody told me there might be a round 2 in the election. So all I gotta say is, boy, if they cheated, boy, we need a round 2. Hey! Raindrops, drop top. Trump got the dub and my heart stopped. Russia tried to help, that's a plot. Cooking up votes in the foreign spot. He went from business to presidential. Trump Tower, White House, now residential. Call up the Russians, they'll come and get you. Politics tripping, this is an issue. My president, bad and bougie. Cooking up votes of Vlad Putin. The Donald is savage, ruthless. If he cheated, we need a round 2. My president, bad and bougie. Cooking up votes of Vlad Putin. The Donald is savage, ruthless. If he cheated, we need a round 2. Upset. Voted, got mad, went to Canada. Had to come back cause I heard around 2. I had to see if it's true. Boy, that's some fraud proof. Investigate, get to the root. If it's true, then it's back to the booth. I told my friends that this cannot be. Cheating to win is just blasphemy. If it's true, man, that shit is a tragedy. Cause Hilly was a masterpiece. Hey, hacking for votes. Yeah, he did the most. Hey, I hope it's a joke, bro. Praying I'm losing all hope, bro. Watch the news, I bet they fooled you. Picking sides are never neutral. What they feeding us is crucial. And we eating on the usual. Force fed like a bad kid, the brainwashed like a student. My prezi bad and plus he bougie. The system April but can't fool me. Hacking's on hacking's and safety is lacking. I bet that be making their brains ache. Well, not if it's part of a scheme, making us think, yeah, that way. Foreign ties tight like a shoelace, like Nike's on right during pregame. Hop on the booth, have a new race. If they cheated, it has to go that way. Raindrops, drop top. Trump got the dub and my heart stopped. Russia tried to help, that's a plot. Cooking up votes in the foreign spot. He went from business to presidential. Trump Tower, White House, now residential. Call up the Russians, they'll come and get you. Politics tripping, this is an issue. My president, bad and bougie. Cooking up votes of Vlad Putin. The Donald is savage, ruthless. If he cheated, we need a round 2. My president, bad and bougie. Cooking the votes of Vlad Putin. The Donald is savage, ruthless. If he cheated, we need a round 2. Pull up 4 straight, justice, politics, can't trust it. Introduce you to a party, Democratic, Republican, broke it all down. Bout the money, why they acting funny? Don't go too fast, I might shoot you. Super bad and bougie. Why can't we all just be neutral? Instead of fighting, becoming secluded. They told me I'm living in Wonderland. Call me Noisou in the movie. Told me can't happen, I'm stupid. Laughed and I told him I'm Cupid. Changing my mind is a movement. Uniting people through this type of music. I pull up, I hop out with all of the love, they just mop up. I'm cooking, I'm whipping, won't stop till no baddies get locked up. I told them relax, I come with no violence, no need to call all the cops up. These people, they lying, they slicking, they busting for money, man, getting caught up. Yeah, that way, swaying the votes like Beyonce. Yeah, that way, can't even vote cause my birthplace. Yeah, that way, young man just trying to make headway. Yeah, that way, won't stop till I get the whole world to say. Raindrops, drop top. Trump got the dub and my heart stopped. Russia tried to help, that's a plot. Cooking up votes in the foreign spot. He went from business to presidential. Trump Tower, White House, now residential. Call up the Russians, they'll come and get you. Politics tripping, this is an issue. My president, bad and bougie. Cooking up votes of Vlad Putin. The Donald is savage, ruthless. If he cheated, we need a round 2. My Troops have left Putin, but Donald is savage, ruthless. If we cheated, we need around two. My name is Dax. I just committed murder. Why everybody asking me if I'm a rapper? I'm an artist. I just rap for fun, but still do it the hardest. How I started was a baby given birth to by the Carters. Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Rakim, my grandfathers. I'm rapping for 2 years and probably done been the farthest. Had to spark and made a name by manipulating the market. How'd I start it? Put it in driving, I never parked it. This a message to the dilly and departed. This a motherfucking kill shot. Came in my scope with the fucking industry. Half of these niggas rapping is trash and it's fucking killing me. I made a name for myself by doing it differently. I started writing poetry, then I had an epiphany and instantly started meshing words into a symphony and calculating patterns and delivering them brilliantly to go into your mind so I could paint a vivid imagery and save you from the trash that you've been listening to literally. Nah, this is not a game, this is not a test. What's the point of rapping if I ain't trying to be the fucking best? Dropping songs faster than the version when a pussy wet. To swim into the mainstream with the sharks so I can come up next. Swimming in the baby bath box, saw me in the dream, me and Drake from Canada. Fuck you think that all mean in my opinion? I think that means that I'm the next best thing. E-teen, beast. Now I'm motherfucking top shit. Fuck niggas don't want a problem when I pop shit. Gas niggas like I'm entertainment, this is Auschwitz. All drip, my bars coming out of faucet. Yeah, the crazy thing about this rap is about the recognition. Underrated's an understatement and I'm the definition. Contemplated if I should kill him, I had a premonition. Ronald Reagan, the whole game, man, cause of demolition. Niggas finna nut like Dante, ooh. Grandma still the Cali like LeBron James, ooh. Know she wanna fuck and her friend do too. KSI a bitch get mentioned, views. Nah, but real shit, little nigga, don't you ever try to diss me or I'll come for your neck. I'll be damned if a Uncle Tom corny ass nigga making vlogs try to talk if he ain't showing respect. So let me break it down for you how I live out the rest of my whole career. I promise I'm gonna be one of the biggest in about a year. I promise I'll be the one to convince you that thing fair is a concoction by the devil to make the good disappear. I promise I'll win a Grammy. I promise I'll win an Oscar. I promise the rap game won't turn me into a monster and force the people who love me to treat me like I'm a sponsor and pray for my death for money and not for a life longer. Yeah, and that's facts. Manifested all the shit through rap. Spoke my life into existence. I was working in the trenches. Swear to God that I ain't never going back. OT 613, put it on the map. Treat a beat like 50. Had to get the strap. KSI wanna beat me, nigga. You can see the fee is 10K if you wanna track. So you gon' watch me on the TV, nigga. I swear to God they gon' keep this shit on repeat, nigga. Like 4, 5, 6 times. Best believe me, nigga. I'm going 5 cause the boy be a cheat shit, nigga. They gon' ride. Niggas talk shit, they gon' die. If I ain't the best, then that's a lie. You can peep the drip, I'm not dry. Now your boy be the topic. Jordan Lucas gotta hit me, we can ride shit. Tory Lanez, you a singer, just stop it. I'm a triple threat nigga on God shit. On God shit. Yeah, that's right, I can do that too. This shit is easy for a nigga like 2 times 2. 4 mil on Rap God, that was just last week. Eminem, let me hop on the beat. It's Dax! Kill switch. These pussy niggas gon' feel this. And they know that I'm the realest.
eternity emits an evil ecosystem. Fallacy can fabricate a foreign fatal fetal syndrome generate. Glorifying gods glazed in glowing glands. Honoring the henchmen, heeding homage, hope for helping hands. Incinerating decent, intimate, immoral. Judge and jury justifies injection in a journal. Kaleidoscope kinetics keeps the killing cocked with coded knots. Livid lies, the labyrinth locked in lovers lane and loaded lies. Murder Mary Magdalene, merciful with mighty might. Nurse the north to nominate my name to not for 90 nights. Outback the opportunity of olden origins. Permeates imperfect parallels impaired to pouring in. Quantums qualify my quote acute a question. Rupturing the renaissance to rectify when resting. The sanitary psychopath salivates the static. Turn the television, tune the telepathic traffic. Ultimately unpredictable, unearthed and underrate. Vicarious and violent with violence I venerate. Weather warnings wash away the waste without a word or wise. Exaggerate exact expedition set to exercise. The year the youth of yesterday will you the yin yang. Zombies of Zionism zeroes out, so watch them zigzag. The zenith, Zuckerberg zeal zoning a zodiac. Yodi young with Yokozuna yodeling on Yoda's back. X'd out, exemplify, exit and explore. Withering, wielding a war, washing a wet floor. Vanquish, vivid venomous veins victorious. Utilize a useless understanding in euphoria. Tantalizing texture, turn a tyrant to a terrorist. Sanctifying synergy, assembling a seraphim. Rendezvous, run around the ring with Rosie's riddle. And equip the quill and quantify the quality while quivering. Peace, paralyzed, pacified and populate. Overgrowing omnipotent offers as he operates. Nervous nanobites neglect but never navigates. Mortified, the magma molds the move that molten magic makes. Levitate Leviathan, leaving and living in. The kingdom knows the knowledge karma comes from killing kids. Juxtapose, jokes the jealousy in jeopardy. Iterating, idiosyncratic ill integrity. Heavenly, housing hordes of half-breed harlots. Genetic geometrics flew to guard the given garment. Falsify the phoenix, faded fire forms the phenom. Emptiness evaluates this entity for eons. Detrimental dosage detonates endorphins. Calibrate the catalyst, clap and close the coffin. Bastardize building bonds to birth the fucking battle cry. Advise the ally to allocate him as an alibi.
Way too. Oh, way too. Ooh, way too. Ooh, way too. Ooh. I'm lurking. This sound like some more pussy pumper #1 shit. 100 champagne bottles running, keep 'em coming. Lil' mama super scrumptious, she could come with. We just out here trying to function, roll something. Way too, yeah, way too. Oh yeah, I'm way too, way too. Dead fresh and I'm blessed up like a Jesus. Way too, yeah, way too. Oh yeah, I'm way too, way too. When you up to big things, niggas hate you. I burn up at your chronic, then I'm masterminded. My pack so astronomic, I could snatch a comic. Yeah, you come from with my click, then walk your ass behind it. Young nigga doing numbers like I'm at the assignment. Be your host with the most ice cold, itty, unapproachable ghost. It's nicotine in the quotes that I wrote. Better get it, I'ma go for your throat. Wherever I step, I'm the centerpiece. My haters keep giving me energy. When it come to my bread, I get finicky. Niggas know I go sound like some more pussy pumper #1 shit. 100 champagne bottles running. Keep 'em coming. Lil' mama super scrumptious. She can come with. We just out here trying to function. Roll something. Way too, yeah, way too. Oh yeah, I'm way too dead fresh, and I'm blessed up like a Jesus. Way too, yeah, way too. Oh yeah, I'm way too. When you up the big things, niggas hate you. We throwing jamborees and we don't need no reasons. From morning to the evening, I don't wait for weekends. My mama see the don't set up for Lima readers. She a diamond diva, but she trip when I say I'm a leaver. Pour me a drink, I'm finna need it. Girl, I'm way too cool to get heated. Girl, you way too cute to be screaming. Better roll you a blunt and get seated. Man, I just stack my bread and
Your soul is mine.
Shout out to my haters. Y'all keep me on. It sound like some more pussy pumper #1.
Alright, we're back. One more round and then we're gonna call it a night, people.
Bottles running. Keep 'em coming. Lil' mama super scrumptious. She can come with. We just out here trying to function.
Fucking creeper, man. You see those eyes licking his lips and shit.
Looking at girls on the internet.
Way too dead fresh, and I'm blessed up like a Jesus. Way too. Oh yeah, I'm way too. When you up the big things, niggas hate you.
So I haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you. I was
That's
very
good.
busy at some point, but
Yeah.
very, very well now. Have some more time.
What have you got going on at the moment?
Actually, I'm gonna sign up for some designer courses.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
That would be
I'm very
good. You wanted to
excited.
do that, right?
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
Very cool. What else?
Nothing, not much. Enjoying nice weather. Just very happy. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm not that busy. Kind of relaxed, enjoying life. Have some trips planned and stuff. Do you have anything
Nice.
planned? Holidays or anything?
This weekend I'm going to music festival, and I was gonna ask you to come.
Oh, I'd love to come.
No, I was gonna ask you to come and to take care of my cats.
Oh.
Do you have some free time? Just few times during this
Nice.
weekend to come and
Shot
to
down.
cook for
To
Tom.
cook?
Yes.
You mean open the tin and like?
No,
what?
no. He's not eating that. No, of course. He needs somebody to cook for him. And I was gonna ask you.
Wow.
And I don't know, just spend time with him, stroke a little bit, put him in the
Friend
bed
zone.
when he falls asleep. Can you do that? You'll like it. He's very sweet.
It's no problem at all. You can even come twice a day
Tell her it's ridiculous and she's taking advantage of your feelings for her.
and tell you you're a little busy this week.
Sure, what are friends for?
Say you'll do it for a blowjob. Unzip pants.
Say something about looking after her pussy.
I feel like picking E just because of her audacity.
Yeah, sure, I can do that for you, of course. I don't mind doing that. I could
you.
ask a favour in return as well.
Sure, no problem.
You've got these lovely lips, and it would be great if you could just give me a blowjob one time quickly. Like, we just find a time that's good for you.
Serious?
Yeah, not
joking.
now
No,
in
you're
a coffee
joking.
shop, but another day.
Sure? I'm your friend, Richard.
That's why I'm asking you, because it's been so long.
Friends
And
don't do this for each
well,
other.
just make an exception, because it's been a while, and look at your
can't believe-
sexy
I
lips
can't believe
and
you-
stuff.
what
It
you're
would be- I'm
saying.
sure you're great at
You're
it.
sick.
Just quickly.
I don't want to talk to you. I
Just
don't want to
once.
talk to you. No. I don't want
And
to
I'll
talk
look after your cat forever. Well, it would be nice if that was the way the world worked, but it's not.
and women don't think like that, and there's no place to bring it up. So keep choosing those in the game, but in real life, never.
You are food. D.
Alright.
Sure. What are friends for?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Friends
Don't
all.
be such a doormat, pushover, wet blanket, damp squib, all of these things. Basically a wussy. You can do better, be a bit tougher, have more respect for yourself. Try it again. If you want to get out of the friend zone, it's the only way.
Well, to be honest, I always did think about doing things with your pussy, but not cooking for it.
What? Richard, it's me.
Yeah.
Me, your friend.
But you're very attractive, to be honest, and we spend a lot of time together.
How many years?
Spend a lot of time together, and sometimes at night when we're not together, I kind of
Being friends
imagine
doesn't mean
things
to
and
do
think
these
about
kind of
you.
things for each other.
And you've got that picture on Facebook in your bikini and stuff. You just look really sexy on it, and I just imagined.
I'm happy you like me and you like my body, but no.
I do.
I didn't expect that from you.
Well,
It's not really nice.
What do you think, though?
What do you mean? What do you think? It's no.
Maybe we
Will never happen.
never.
No, just friends. Friends meeting for coffee, looking after cats, things like that.
So you're a dick tease, basically. You just meet me, put these sexy pictures on Facebook, know that I'm thinking about you.
You mental?
Are you mental?
Let's change the subject.
That's funny. Are you mental?
Now that's pretty much how it would play out with most girls. They're just not ready for that level of crassness.
A proper one. Proper one now?
I'd love to help, but actually I'm pretty busy this week. Yeah, I don't think I'd have time. Sorry, maybe...
Please think about it. Maybe you can do it. Just a few hours a day.
Or maybe I could, but I'm not sure, what time I'm free and stuff, and I don't want to tell you I can, and then your cat's like waiting for his
I can ask you a favor.
salmon and stuff, and then I'm not there,
Okay, never mind.
You can find someone else, I'm sure. Next time.
Sometimes we need to say no, and these girls that put you in the friend zone, they always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all the time. The way to break out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here.
Who are you going to the festival with?
With my boyfriend.
This guy, yeah.
This guy.
How is that, by the way, relationship?
It's okay. It's okay.
Only okay?
It's not perfect.
Tell me more.
He's very busy recently. We don't get enough time together, so I see him like once or twice a week. He's always in the office. Or even when he's at home, he's on his computer, so there is not much communication between us.
So he doesn't really pay attention to you and stuff?
Looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that to me. It's probably his project taking too much time.
Terrible, and that you would never do that.
Tell her that he is. And she needs to break up with him.
Say that she should be grateful. He's the best he can do. That's the best he can do.
Say that he sounds pretty cool, to be honest.
Actually, it's understandable, and you do the same thing sometimes.
Okay?
Oh, really? He's terrible, that's just not right. You should treat a girl better than that.
Terrible? Not terrible, but I wouldn't say I'm completely happy, 100%.
Because if it's me, I just, I'm always thinking, oh, maybe today I'll buy flowers, maybe today I'll cook dinner. What does she want? Maybe some chocolates. I can, clean the house before she comes back.
Really? You would make a good boyfriend for someone?
interesting psychological point here. It's not the best choice, and the reason why is that when you join her in saying bad things, you actually cause her to defend him, because if you go a little bit too far, say something, then she goes into the position of defending her man and therefore getting closer to him and putting you on the other side. So much better is to take the opposite tack, say good things and get her to be the one that says bad things, or just get her to open up and reveal more and tell you more of why he's bad, but not commiserate too much and not agree too much, and definitely don't add anything.
Anyway, let's change the subject. How are you? How's it going? Work?
Yeah, work's all right. I have some interesting projects actually, and one of them didn't work out, but two are looking really promising. And if something happens, it could be pretty big. Yeah. So I won't say more because you know what I'm like. I'm more action than words. So I'll tell you if it works out. And
Are you looking at this guy? Yeah?
Missed that a while ago.
Missed what?
Avert your eyes and pretend like you can't see. Say that this girl has got nice boobs, but she has. Of course, not that your friend's much prettier. Get this girl in comment about her sexy, how sexy. Attention.
Attention either.
No, you're much prettier. Why would I be looking at her?
She's actually very beautiful.
Well, she's all right, but compared to you, she's like a toad.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, I mean it. Of course.
Okay, anyway, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
And that's the wrong response, because it's an opportunity to show that you have sexuality, that you're interested in other girls. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to get out of the friend zone, it actually helps you.
Okay, you got me, but look at her boobs. She's got these amazing.
She's very
boobs,
nice.
Really
It's beautiful,
got this sexy tan, and look at her fanny there. You can kind of see the outline. It's just
yeah.
really, really sexy. Imagine just quickly slipping it in.
Oh, stop it. I don't want to imagine
right,
that. She's beautiful, yes, but let's stop talking about it.
Let me just look a little bit more. Hang on. I'll pretend I'm drinking my coffee.
That didn't work. Over what?
This girl's just your friend. Why not look at her? Of course, that's the right thing to do. Why not talk about, being interested in other girls? It's exactly what you should do.
But did he not say he wants to slip it in?
Yeah, that's what threw me off.
More than she does.
That's very annoying, because guys always do that. On a date with a girl, they're checking out other girls, and they think girls don't see it, but they do actually.
And what's the problem with that?
Makes me feel like I'm not beautiful enough, to be honest.
Guys, find that's not an issue if you're confident. Tell her all the things you like about her appearance. Crazy, you have such a hot body. My friend.
I would want to jizz on your face.
Well then. Okay.
Look, forget about that. You're definitely pretty enough, and you have such beautiful eyes and a smile and everything.
Nice, thank you.
Really bad teeth.
Just because it's what you think doesn't mean it's what you have to say, right? Keep that stuff to yourself, because what you want to do is build attraction, and you don't do that by just giving her everything, even before she's with you.
By the way, I saw your ex-girlfriend a few days ago. Yes, her. She was with a nice guy.
Nice guy?
Yeah, nice one.
What, he looked good and...
He did.
And she looked happy.
And she did.
That's shit, to be
They look
honest.
happy to me. Do you still have feelings for her?
Well, I don't want to be with her, but I'd rather she was unhappy not being with me, you know, than happy with some dude.
Right. And how about your love life? Are you still single?
Oh, nothing much. I'm single, yes.
That you went on a few dates, actually, and one.
Tell her that you masturbate a lot.
Oh my god. Say that you like to date more, but no one can match up to her.
Imply that you like her, that there is one girl that you like and she is close by.
Yeah, I'm still single, but I did have a date recently with this girl, yeah, and she was, you know, she's very pretty, but also she's just really intelligent. We had great conversation, so only one date so far, but definitely want to see her again because she seems great, actually.
Uh-oh, she's playing with the hair.
I'm happy for you.
Uh-oh.
Heart.
It's not sexy to just let her think that you're chilling at home playing PlayStation and, you know, never seeing any girls. So why not have a dating life? It's going to make you more attractive, make her work harder to try and get you and move you out of the friend zone so that she sees you in a different light. It's the correct option.
Lie to her.
Manipulation.
1 week goes by and you receive a text on your phone from your friend.
Remember that you need to treat her just like one of your average friends. You know, sometimes you can be busy, sometimes you can be doing stuff. You want to move away a little bit so that she starts working harder for you.
Why won't you respond?
Don't continue to wait.
Sorry, I was busy. Is everything okay?
I was busy getting this.
That's fine, you're not there immediately, but you know, you're still offering to help her. You're just not as available as you maybe have been in the past because you want to move out of the friend zone.
Guys to say she needs to talk and you arranged to meet that night.
So in your text it sounded like something serious is
Just
going on.
like that?
How are you doing?
Serious. Not very good.
Well, why?
It's my boyfriend. We broke off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We did. It was actually the right time to finish our relationship, to end it.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah,
after
it's
all
terrible.
these years. Yes, I thought he was the right person to be my husband.
Not now, right?
Yes, not now. We couldn't sort out our relationship, and I had to end it.
That's awful.
Yeah.
So bad. You must be really sad.
I'm very sad. I'm very
Smile on his
disappointed.
face.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, I've got something that might cheer you up. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Bottles of champagne to cheer her up.
Bring some flowers to make her feel.
Bring some wine.
Bring her.
Wine.
I know you like wine, so I got you this nice bottle of Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
It's like $12, so I think it's a good one. Yeah.
$12?
Yes.
You want some?
Yes, please.
Alright, cool. Nice and chilled, so I'll just
Oh, man.
pour
Thank
it.
you very much, Richard.
Went out of his way.
If someone's coming to your house to chill, then wine should always be on tap. If you don't have some alcohol in the house and you do drink and you're meeting girls that drink, then go get some. Okay, take this. Cheers.
Yes.
Nice,
Very
right? So, tell me what happens. We're going to talk about it anyway. Better to get it out of the way.
Nothing special. I just took a minute to analyze what's going on, and I realized I wasn't happy in this relationship, and I thought that relationship was something nice, but it wasn't for me, and it was the right time to end it up.
Hang on a minute, so you ended it?
Yeah,
oh,
of course.
That's worth a cheers.
That's what she said. I'm listening. Comfort her and try to make her secure. Yeah.
You know, I understand, because it's hard now, because you were spending every day together, and it's like, you know, something missing from your life that was always there. But that doesn't mean that it was good, right? So it will be hard for you, but it's still the right decision.
It is,
you will be happier for sure. So it's all going to be okay, don't worry.
Thank you for your support.
It's anytime.
How about you? How's your love life?
Oh, my love life? Well, I had some dates, but didn't meet anyone special yet, so it's okay.
Okay.
Correct, that's the right option.
So I guess you haven't been home crying all day, right? You've been doing things to distract yourself?
No, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to distract myself. I finally had my yoga classes.
Yeah, cool. That's nice, relaxing and stuff.
Meeting my friends for coffee, friends I haven't seen for ages. You finally have time for you.
Yeah.
And shopping.
You were shopping. That's like the common one, right? Women when they
probably
want to feel better, go
laughing
shopping.
at them, but like it really works, you know. In fact, I got this dress. Tell me if you like it.
Show me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the blue is your color probably, so.
It's gold, isn't it?
How do you mistake
blue?
Gold
Anyway,
for
do you
blue?
like it?
Hmm?
How do you mistake gold for blue?
I have no idea.
Say that if she were wearing that dress, you'd make a move on her if you weren't friends, of course. On your bedroom floor. Oh God, I'd love to on a dress like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you were wearing a tight dress like that, I'd probably want to make a move on you. So I guess it's nice. Yeah, I mean, like a friend. If I wasn't, like, if I was your friend. No, if I wasn't your friend, and I didn't know you, and I was looking for a girl, and I was the kind of guy that
Wrong
wasn't
answer,
too
yeah.
scared to make moves, then I would make a move on you.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, basically, it's a nice dress.
Oops, nearly got in trouble there, but just got away with it. And you know, it's not worth being verbally sexual before you've kissed a girl. It really, in most cases, it fails.
So tell me about that girl that you said you liked and you had a couple of dates.
Rebecca, yeah. Well, we had a nice date.
Okay.
But then I kind of texted her like, hey, how are you? Let's meet again soon. Go for a drink or something. And she didn't reply. But I don't know, maybe she died or is in hospital or lost her phone or something like that.
The reason for that is because you're too awkward.
Awkward? Me?
Yes. You don't have social skills at all.
Tickle her.
Ask what you can do to be less awkward.
Tell her.
A lot of people who are awkward are cool, like Mark Zuckerberg. Tickle her!
Sure. Tickle her? Alright.
Moi? Awkward? Come on, let me tell you something about that.
What? What's that?
He's awkward now, eh? Look how ticklish you are. You're so awkward. So embarrassing to be with someone so awkward.
This is actually a very good way to escalate things because it's kind of between playful
I'm
and
shocked.
sexual, so it should be accepted by most.
I am
girls,
downright
which is fine,
shocked.
But it allows you to get a little bit intimate.
So tell me, have you got anything nice to look forward to? Any plans coming?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I'm going to Russia to see my parents and my grandparents. I haven't seen them for ages.
Back to Russia. You're gonna meet Putin.
Hope so. Hopefully I will.
Excellent. Not.
And then when I'm coming back, I'm starting my interior design course.
Ah, very cool. Yeah, you were talking about that for a long time.
Yeah, I'm waiting, and now it's starting.
Brilliant. That'll be great. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah, it
all
is.
Right. Well, cheers. Actually, the third toast, you need to drink it all. That's like tradition in my family, and
I'll try.
He's trying to get you drunk. Because you ain't wearing no panties. Time to get drunk.
Oh, come on. What's that? Useless. Alright, I have to do it, but it's only because it's my family tradition, you know? Not because...
You're not nervous or something?
No, of course not, but just for tradition.
Okay.
Nervous, she said? You're not nervous? Wants to kiss you, you can always say you were joking if she refuses.
Play, fight, and then kiss.
I'm thinking B.
So, would you like to kiss me now?
No,
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, I mean, I wasn't asking, I wasn't asking.
Way to play it off,
just,
dude.
I didn't know what to say, and, you know, say something really weird like that, because, of course, why would we kiss?
Yeah, I mean, I can kiss you.
I wouldn't
on your
kiss
cheek.
my sister, and, you know, I wouldn't kiss my granny, and we're like,
oh my,
friends. And,
oh my.
Now you're awkward.
Yeah.
It would be weird.
Dug your own grave and buried yourself, brother, with that one.
What did you say? You can kiss me on the cheek?
Yeah, like a sister.
Just to see what it's like to have a... because I don't have a sister.
Like that?
Normal.
Let's go on to the next choice. This is getting embarrassing.
Special. Can you do it again, though? Just to see.
Not so many times, just once again.
Yeah, it's not...
I think it's alright.
Nothing happened. Oops, nearly. Didn't get the best possible result in the end. Means that you made a few too many wrong choices or not quite right choices in the course of this level. So almost did it. Not bad, but not the best result.
We're gonna have to play it again.
Play, fight, and then kiss, or tell you want to kiss? Yeah.
I'm guessing it's that
I'm
one.
gonna miss you when you're away. You know that. I'm gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. This is another nice way to escalate. Again, you know, it's a bit of fun and they're smiling. And it's actually easier to go through this
real
when
corny.
the girl is relaxed, smiling, and you're in this playful kind of situation.
Wanting to do that for years.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to do that for years.
Wait a second, for years?
Yeah.
I guess not.
Surprise.
That's a big surprise.
You got to keep cool. Sometimes you feel a lot, but it doesn't mean you need to say it.
Ask her if she wants to visit to the bedroom. Tell her that you want to take it slow. At dinner tomorrow, keep making out with her. I don't know. Okay, see.
Get a bit more comfortable.
Uh-oh, they blocked it out.
This
We
is the right choice. You kind of find a balance between moving really fast.
We got him some coochie.
To kind of being too slow, right? So carry on, escalate things slowly, let her get comfortable and used to the fact, and also get her more turned on.
Do you have a condom?
Condom, seriously? Do you have AIDS or something? Wow.
That you think say that you think you should, or be more meaning.
Say that it's no big deal. Don't. Yes, I have one right here. Either E or B. Wants it? Asking him if he has
She's
one.
asking, yeah.
Yeah, of course I've got one. Got one right here.
You're
My
so
shoe.
prepared.
Yeah, my mum told me. Now you don't want to break the action and the mood, so to speak. So make sure that you've got some strategic placements around the house, so that you don't need to go far.
Yeah,
or
your
even
sock.
worse, run down to the store to buy something.
Very strategic.
You helping with that?
Oh yeah, of course. There you go.
Might ruin our friendship.
Happy that we did this.
Say that 5 years of agonizing friendship finally paid off. I'm guessing it's B.
Finally happened. We did it. Ooh,
Okay.
England.
Yeah, no, not like that.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
It's amazing. And when I was like putting it in like this, and you're like, it's amazing. God, so cool.
They're not responding the way I would
Remember
respond.
I said about honesty. Well, there are times when you don't need to lie, but maybe not saying exactly what you're thinking. Not the best thing to do in this case.
Casanova.
Sometimes we need to say no.
This time around.
These girls that put you in the friend zone, they always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all the time. The way to break out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here. Interesting psychological point here. It's not the best choice, and the reason why.
Thanks for watching.
Is that
Until
when
next
you
time.
join her in saying bad
Deuces.
things.
Wish I could go and revisit the evil I did through the course of my life. Wish I could go back in time, take the wrongs that I did and reverse them to right. Wish I could take all the pain, the hurt, the struggle, and keep them inside. Wish I could say that I'm sorry to people I broke it before that I died. Wish I could go back in time to my father, I didn't really mean it. Wish I could go tell my mom that I loved her and all
Oh, these speakers are on.
Wish I could go to the church and have talks with the Lord in an effort to conquer my demons. I'm begging them.
Got a cigarette.
Ready to shoot and I'm practically pleased. So it's my destiny. I finna get destiny.
Jump in the shower, smoke a spliff, buy a cigarette, go to bed. Pause.
Wish I could go back in time and revisit myself just to make me believe. I had these goals and these dreams in my mind that were mine that I'll never achieve. All of these gifts and these talents were given by God I was blessed to receive. I was too busy worried about bitches and money and all of this shit that you people would think needed help with depression. All of my passive aggression, I should have confessed. I learned my lesson. I didn't get nothing but sadness and fucked over all of my blessings. Fucking perfection. I should have walked on my own and I traveled a common direction. Just to be trending. Just to be trending! Wish I would have not held back. Wish I would have not felt bad. Wish I would have hugged my dad. Wish I would have fucked that bitch when I had that tag. Wish I would have sold my soul just to get fame, Should have played basketball. Nigga was basketball. Right! Wish I would have never put my time into those people who were never trying to give it to me back. Wish I would have never put my time into a woman that would break it and allow her just to have a second chance. Wish I would have let them see what I was really dealing with instead of trying to hide it on a mother.
That was fun in a corny little way. Funny. Creepy, kind of creeper, kind of creepy, kind of creeper way. I did. I mean, they finally just started having sex in the damn thing. Like,
I don't want nothing but honesty. Heaven to hell, which is calling me. 30 seconds left.
I know, man. The last round we did, what are the odds?
That broke my heart. I just hope that you can sleep, knowing every single man you'll meet will never be like me. You can run, you can hide, but you will see me in your dreams on TV.
Almost there. 30 seconds.
Wish I could go tell my mom that I loved her and all of this money I got, I don't need it. Wish I could go to the church and I talk with the Lord in an effort to conquer my demons. I'm begging and pleading, I'm down on my knees and he's ready to shoot and I'm practically bleeding. So this is my destiny, I'm finna get destiny. Somebody please help me. These are my last